This is the old 77 podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the old 77 podcast. It goes stink.
My childhood home stood on a gently sloping hill in the Ozarks.
Yeah. So I fixed it.
Correcting the voiceover.
Who are you? Hey, bitches. This is old 77 podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world. Impressive.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
Can you feel the tension? I can feel it down in my plums.
Become a subscriber at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Subscribers get bonus content and early access to episodes. Find out more at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Thanks for listening.
Get drunk and stone with your families. If you don't smoke dope or drink, just spend time with your families.
Welcome back to the old 77 studios. Yes, the old 77 in the old 77 studios. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Hey.
I was all pumped up because of that beat
We're
right
excited.
there.
I know what
You
that
like
is,
that
man.
beat? You like that beat?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, aren't my beats coming to a bump near you?
I
soon?
think so.
Yeah,
eat your heart out, Kanye.
I sent these guys some beats to use as our bump
Well, I don't think
music.
we've used them yet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
But they're
So,
coming.
so Dave Scott and I have labeled you as the white Kanye.
Okay, I'll take it, man. You want to know what because I was thinking about what my hip hop producer name should be. You want to know what I settled on?
Yeah.
Dr. Drave.
Oh, copyrights are coming after you, Dave.
No, it's
Dr.
cool, man.
Dave.
It's cool. It's cool.
Shout
no,
out,
Dr. Drave.
Oh, I'm sorry, Drave.
shout out to some of our folks out there, like JP and Kelly Rush. That's actually Angel's wife.
Oh, hey.
Angel. Shout out to Angel.
Shout out to Angel.
Angel's going to come back, and probably next week when we're at Last Flight Brewing Company
Sweet.
doing a live
Yes.
broadcast from there.
You should check us out there.
we
Episode
are-
77.
Yep. We're recording live to tape out at Last Flight around, 1?
Yep.
Is it 1 or 2? I don't
Well,
remember.
we're going to set up at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And then by 1:30, we should be able to get. We're just giving us some time just in case we have some technical difficulties with our equipment.
Yeah.
Things happen.
But
Oh, yeah.
y'all have to come out, support the local podcast, the old 77. Look, man, just come out. We'll get you on the mic if you want to say something.
Right,
Shout out to somebody.
Just have some delicious Last Flight, too.
Come on out. I think Will from the Jefferson City Paranormal Society is coming out.
Nice.
Love that dude.
Angel's coming, too.
Angel's coming out. I think Aaron may be coming out.
Nice.
I think the Intimidator will probably be
The
there.
Intimidator.
Oh.
And if so, she'll probably bring a gang of friends too.
Maybe
I
we
hope
can
so.
arm wrestle her
Yeah, that would be awesome.
live on the podcast.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm taking myself out of this. I barely bent that nail.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe we should bring her some nails or some fucking
Hey.
frying pans or something.
Dude.
This arm may be fucked up because of
Right.
Taylor.
because of
that's what
Taylor,
we should
because
do.
of old Sir Biscuit strength. But
Yeah.
We should
this right
have-
arm here still got the power,
Still,
dog.
yeah,
look
that
at,
one's still
look at that
good,
fucking
man.
arm right there
Oh,
on
man,
the
it's
screen.
intimidating as
If
shit.
you go to YouTube, you can check out my fucking gun.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gun show.
Yeah.
Sarah's like, shut up, man.
If you pay extra, you can see more than that.
That's right.
But dude, we are
Wait,
looking. We are looking forward to next Sunday. That's what we're doing. It's Sunday, our first Sunday recording in a long time.
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't that when we used to, like,
On
when
the
we-
7th.
On the 7th.
Yeah, November
Sunday,
7th.
November 7th.
Yes.
Yeah.
So come on out, have some beers with us. We're going to be doing this for a couple hours out there.
Yeah.
So
And we'll probably be hanging out for a while, I'm sure, afterwards, too. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
just bullshitting with the public.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll bring a guitar.
Also
That'd be cool.
talking with Last Flight, they have an Oktoberfest now, right, Dave?
Oh, is Oktoberfest going on right now?
Well, they have
Will
like a different Oktoberfest beer now.
Yeah, they got a pumpkin ale,
Oh.
and then,
Oh.
and then they had one, like a raspberry one.
That's a
Hold on.
holiday one.
Yeah, so
That fits in with Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
yeah, of course you got to have pumpkin.
Right, you
something,
gotta have
right?
pumpkin something.
Everybody's got
Yeah, pumpkin and
something.
turkey.
So yeah, so they got that one, and then the other one that looks really yummy is the raspberry sour, which I think they had before, but they're bringing back by popular demand.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of
Yeah.
it right now, and it's really pretty.
Oh yeah, it looks really
It's
good.
very
I
nice.
really
and
like the raspberry profile.
it's a
That looks
nice
delicious.
color, isn't it?
Boy, that does look good.
Looks like a.
I drink
freaking,
one. I drink one of those.
Oh, definitely.
They have seltzers now too, because Greta.
Yeah, Greta
who,
brought 'em.
Yes, that they make.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was her DJ name? DJ
G Money.
G-Money,
DJ
yeah.
G Money.
Yeah.
brought a couple seltzers in. J-Money.
Shout out to Greta.
Yeah, and Courtney. Yeah,
And
for
Courtney.
coming and hanging with us last week. That was a fun
They
episode.
did a great job last
did.
week.
They did,
right?
absolutely.
All of us kind of agreed that it just brought a nice little rounded balance to it. It was us three guys being stupid three guys and then a couple girls.
Well, you never know.
It was nice.
Like, especially since neither of us had met either of them, right, Scott?
Right? No, it was the first time I'd
Especially
ever
when
met
you
him.
you go into a situation like that and it's somebody you don't meet, you're always a little worried, like, maybe the vibe will be weird or whatever. But no, it was
totally
great.
cool.
It was a great episode. Lots of laughs. My face hurt at the end of the night.
Oh,
That's how I
man.
know it's a good one.
We always, and even they alluded to it too, we always walk out of here and we're like, oh, that was a great episode. You're right, Dave, man. When my face is hurting, I know it was a great episode.
Yep.
Yeah, the podcast has been really busy the last couple weeks.
It sure has.
It's
been fun.
A lot of laughs, a lot of interesting topics.
Speaking of recent episodes, our friends at Jeff City Paranormal Society, they've been doing ghost hunts.
Yes,
You
they
guys
have.
need to follow them on Facebook so you can see all of the announcements. Me and Maddie are going to a ghost hunt. Me and Maddie and the wifeys are going to go on Sunday, right?
I can't get my wife on it.
So by the
Yeah.
time you hear this, we've already done this.
Yeah.
We might be dead.
So October 30th is when we're going to, it's basically mischief night for us. Like,
Cool.
growing up, mischief night
yeah.
was a huge thing. Egging
Mischief
people's
night.
cars, egging people's houses,
I'm bringing a couple
toilet
dozen eggs.
paper,
Yeah,
soaping
yeah.
people's cars. Oh, I'm definitely bringing eggs.
Love it.
Matt and Will are going to chase me out of there. Like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I hope so.
Sarah's going to be mad.
Well,
I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Sarah's going to cry.
I've been seeing him
No,
post.
she doesn't cry. She
gets
whoops
mad.
ass.
I was gonna say she gets mad. That's man. I was gonna say, man, like they've been selling out.
Yeah, that's what I
They
hear.
have
Ghost
been,
Walks have
yeah.
been selling out, so they're off to
Yeah.
a really good start for being such a new, organization.
Yeah, they
So-
got it right up in the Tribune and also
Oh, they
some
did. I
radio.
didn't even see that.
Yeah.
They were on a radio. I guess one of the radio station
I can't
Air
think of the
Talent
name.
were
Talking about 'em?
they were part of the tour.
Their first one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they went back on the air and talked about it.
Yeah. They got some radio chatter over it.
Yeah. so
Awesome, man.
I'm glad they're doing well.
Me
Yeah.
too. Me
You
too.
know, because they have a lot of interesting stuff to show and a lot of stories to tell.
yeah, they're bringing people downtown.
Yeah.
Bringing business in that direction, which is always nice.
Right.
Hey, I was thinking, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We've been talking about the whole Gabby thing for every week, basically.
Right.
Have we talked about on the air about the fact that they found him?
Yeah.
We did.
Did we
We
already
did.
talk about that?
We hit it up last week.
Okay, I couldn't
Yeah.
remember if we talked about that or not.
That piece of shit got off easy.
Yeah, man.
Well, they were saying, do you remember back when they confused his mom with him?
yeah, I heard about that.
Right. They think that he was already dead at that time.
Really?
Yeah.
And do we know why they think that?
The autopsy remains.
Oh, I see.
Kind of
Gotcha.
confirmed that he
That makes
was
sense.
he may have already been dead at that time.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
that explains their silence
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if they
No.
knew it, you know?
God, man, what a
What
effed
a
up
tragic
situation.
ending to that.
effed up
Yeah, the whole
situation.
thing all the way around. That's just
Speaking of tragic,
I really feel bad for Dog.
I know, man. He didn't.
he didn't get what he needed, man. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I had faith in Dog, but he let me down.
Poor dog.
Speaking of tragic, we've all been seeing the stories about Alec Baldwin.
Oh man.
And what was the name of the movie they were filming?
Rust.
Yeah.
So
What do you guys think about that? That's
there was a
crazy.
report that just came out, and they said that they found 500 rounds on set
Jesus.
of the movie. Yeah.
Well, now
live rounds.
Live rounds.
so one of the prop persons, apparently the gun that this is a story I read a long time ago, like early on in the whole thing. Apparently that gun that he uses, like that was her gun that she would go out and use. Like that was her gun that she would shoot. And so when they came back, I guess a small budget, I don't know, but she would empty it out and load it up for prop type stuff. Apparently that never happened this time.
But it was so when he
So that could explain why there's all that live ammunition there.
so
too.
Baldwin thought that it was a cold prop gun.
Right.
Yeah.
And he even asked.
But why
if I
even
remember
point it
right.
at somebody? It doesn't matter if it's
Well,
fake or
because
not.
they're
Why
filming
point
a
it?
scene.
Well, if that.
But
if,
are you-
if-
but
but
are
they
you
weren't
point-
at the time, were they?
I don't think so.
He was just like, haha, boom.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And he killed the what was it, the cinematographer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And then
the-
he like injured the director.
right.
Yeah.
The person who got hit was
Like one of the lead.
like somebody important.
Yeah.
But they're saying that this
didn't
could
realize
lead to
that.
some criminal charges.
Yeah. I've been
Against
reading
him?
Yes.
Really?
for being careless with a weapon.
What do you guys think? Like manslaughter, maybe?
It wouldn't
involuntary.
It would be involuntary.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
is definitely. He's not out to kill somebody. I mean, the
honestly-
guy's an asshole, but he's not
Right.
trying to kill somebody.
Honestly, I think he'll get off. It's going to be the civil that's going to get him.
Yeah, you're probably right about
So
that.
it says here, prop guns on Rust were allegedly used for plinking.
Yeah, what the hell
What
is
does plinking
that?
mean?
I don't know. I have to.
Let's Google that.
Let's
real
Google
quick.
that real. Give that a hot goog there, Dave.
Dear God, what are the words these people are coming
Fleeking?
up with these days?
So
Sorry.
it says here, prop guns on the set of Rust were allegedly used hours before some of the crew members for a recreational target practice.
Oh, so they were shooting. Yeah.
Plinking means to emit a short, sharp, metallic, or ringing sound.
Okay, so it's basically like a
Pling,
blank.
Pling, pling.
So you're shooting blanks.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys know. I mean, that's what happened to Brandon Lee.
Brandon
Right.
Lee, man.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened to him.
You know, you're well aware, Scotty,
Yeah.
of the whole Lee curse.
Oh,
Supposedly
yeah.
that there's a Lee family curse.
It's just
I don't know about all that.
I don't know either.
It's just sad because I read up on the cinematographer, and it's just like she's a
pretty-
mom.
Yeah, she was pretty young. Like had
She's
young
a mom, dude.
had young kids and stuff.
Like no kid should lose their mom.
No,
Not like
At a
that.
young age.
Not like that.
You know.
it's heartbreaking.
And as insensitive as it may be, sure as shit not to Alec fucking Baldwin.
I mean,
You
how
know-
do you think this guy feels bad? He has to, right?
Oh God, yeah.
I
I, mean,
think he
look at a couple
does.
of those pictures.
Has he made any kind of
I
statement or
don't think
anything
he's
yet?
done anything.
Let me try to find something here.
But I don't know. I mean, I've not
If
been
he's
like
smart-
hounding it.
If he's smart, he's doing some kind of interview for it.
If he's smart, he's shutting the fuck up for right now.
Until the legal.
Well, yeah, I guess
You
you're
know,
right.
until charges are either filed or they decide until whatever they decide with the charges.
Yeah.
He doesn't say a fucking word.
Man.
And then when all that comes out, if he's officially charged, then you do whatever, you make the rounds or whatever, but if he's not, he needs to maybe say one thing and then that's it.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, there's nothing about it yet. I
Yeah.
guarantee his lawyer's like, just wait,
Right.
please.
That's probably exactly what they're telling him.
because you don't want to.
Especially with the way he was treating Trump and all that stuff, because
You don't want to.
I'm already seeing Facebook stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
We
love our house.
You don't want to
Been
give
here
him a
for
chance
years.
to incriminate himself.
There's an animal
Right.
in the attic.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Fucking
Stupid YouTube.
ads,
I-
man.
I was gonna say you got that over there.
So it says Alec Baldwin speaks out after prop gun discharged on set. So maybe this.
Oh, maybe he did say something.
Let's see here.
If he did, I bet it was like in writing.
Maybe
That's my guess.
that seems like the lawyery thing to do, right?
Yeah. Don't give him a chance to.
Don't
say
give him a
something
chance.
stupid.
Just
No, it's just a written thing.
Yeah.
it's not.
that's what I
It's
figured.
nothing of him saying.
yeah.
I mean, I mean,
I mean, but what a true
What a-
asshole if he would narrate it too.
his-
And only the way Alec Baldwin can narrate something.
yeah, he's so dramatic about things.
Do you guys think that movie will ever come out?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, The Crow did, so
Yeah.
why not this
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah. Maybe you know.
Well, if it doesn't, that's the real shame of it. Now, I mean that the cinematographer gave her life for this flick. If it doesn't come out,
Yeah, I guess that's a
You
a
know.
fair point. Yeah.
What's really messed up, I like that. Obviously, the gun was being used for target practice
that's fucked up right there.
at the range.
Yeah. It's a no-no.
Right.
And then for someone to take it, and not even look in the chamber, and to see if it was loaded. I don't care what kind of gun it is. Look if there's anything inside of it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like intern mistakes, right?
Like,
Yeah.
did we not learn from The Crow with all
Yeah.
these with weapons on?
No, we
on
did
set?
because we passed laws in Hollywood, and that's probably why they're talking charges right now.
Yeah, because they just weren't following. the
Right.
laws.
And if granted, Baldwin shouldn't take all the blame for this.
Yeah, I agree. It
I mean,
sounds like he was being just kind of laissez-faire with it, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot the director,
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot the cinematographer.
Right. Shoot you,
Thanks for
son
having
of a bitch.
Thanks for having us out in the desert.
Right.
motherfucker.
Yeah, kabam. And then it fired on him, and he probably pissed down his leg.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't
Saw the devastation of it.
put myself in that situation.
I'd like
in
to
the
think
first
I
place,
wouldn't.
man.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
you
don't
never
fuck
know
around
when
with
you're in a
guns,
situation
man.
like that, because he asked the prop dude, "We all good?" And the prop
Yeah.
dude was like, "All good."
Right.
Yeah, man.
So he, and granted, he didn't follow, I'm sure, safety himself by actually checking it.
Yeah.
I mean, hate the guy or you hate the guy or you like the guy. I mean,
I like the guy.
I generally feel bad for him
I
because
do.
if I accidentally killed somebody,
Fuck, man.
I would feel horrible.
You got to be a heartless bastard to not.
Yeah, that would be a hard thing to have to live with.
Like there would be something wrong with you if you had no kind of empathy for what if you had any kind of sympathy for the family, or if you weren't sorry, if you I don't know. What would you do in that
calculating?
situation?
I don't know.
If I were him, I would actually try to talk to the family and
Yeah.
tell them how sorry I am that it happened.
Ugh.
That's
Do
what I
that
would
private.
do.
rough.
You do that private.
Oh, of course,
You don't,
yeah.
you don't
Not
call.
in-
Yeah, you don't call in a camera crew
No,
for that.
no.
Man.
I don't know, man. It's a fucked up situation.
Old Uncle Alex got himself in a problem.
I saw
He's in a pickle.
I saw Andrew Cuomo got charged with some shit, some sexual.
More?
Sexual harassment thing.
He faces a misdemeanor sex charge.
So he got charged with a misdemeanored.
Look, I talk with my hands, okay?
He does, man.
I talk with my hands, and if I like you, I touch you. That's what I do, okay? In New York, I'm Italian. Look, I'm Italian,
Hey,
and that's how we do it. When
look
I like
over
you, I
here.
fill you up. You know, if you're a woman, I feel your titties.
that-
If you're a guy, I feel your dick, all right?
Right.
Hey,
that
did you
dick
guys-
feels like Mama's meatballs? Look at that.
Did you guys hear about that girl?
Mamma mia, it's like a matzo ball on my finger.
Did you guys hear about that girl that tried to like pull a Lorena Bobbitt and cut the dude's wiener off, but she missed it? Did you hear
man.
that?
No, is this
No.
recent?
She got charged with a misdemeanor.
Nah.
Have you guys heard
That really
that?
happened? That was a joke.
No, it's just a joke.
Mr. Wiener.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Have you guys ever heard that one before?
No, I
All
haven't.
right, good.
You totally had me.
Man, I heard that joke a lot. Like I don't know, 15 years ago,
Lorena-
like 20
Mr.
years.
Wiener.
Ago. Shit, that's been like 25 years.
Did
ago.
Lorena Bobbitt go to prison for that?
I don't know.
Damn, everyone goes to their computers.
Maddie's on it. I know. See, I told you off air, Scott. I'm trying to rock the iPad tonight. But
Yeah.
but the problem with the iPad is I don't have a keyboard, and so it takes me fucking forever to type shit in. Now I know you can like buy a keyboard
yeah,
that you can plug into it, blah blah blah, all that shit.
Right.
Anywho, Matt's
I
over
would say
there.
you should get you one of those USB.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe I will.
you should.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Technology making my life easier.
Oh man, I tell you, technology. I just realized I have a USB-C port on my computer.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I can run all sorts of stuff off of that
All
thing
types
now.
of high-speed
Yeah, I didn't
stuff.
even know that. I can put another monitor on here if I want through that.
Yeah, some of my music stuff goes through.
I
that
could
through
run
a
3
USB-C.
monitors off this thing if I wanted to. That's crazy.
So she pleaded not guilty by reason of temporary insanity, and did not serve prison time, but served a brief mandated stint in the psychiatric hospital.
And meanwhile,
she went to Staten Island.
chopping
sure.
dicks off and getting away with it.
meanwhile, he became a porn
Now
star.
she's a butcher.
Frankenweiner.
Do you guys remember that?
I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
It was
He
terrible.
he
It was
became
so
a porn-
Oh, you've
scary.
seen
I've
it?
seen it. Oh.
Damn.
Ron,
Okay, so what did the
that
wee
even
wee?
made
What did
my-
the wee wee look
It
like?
looked like a Frankenpainter.
Like
I'm telling
stitched
you,
up and
like
shit?
it was all stitchy.
It
like,
was not nice.
No,
to see,
he
yeah.
was like the only way he could keep hard was like holding on. You know, when you get like an old porn star like
it's
Ron
like
Jeremy
he has
who's
to keep
trying to
fluffing
keep
himself.
it. Yeah, he's got to keep it up. Like, why is your hand down there holding onto your junk?
You know,
Ron?
Peter North's like, damn, that sucks, dog.
Peter North's like, I don't have that problem.
I'm the man of steel over here.
I wake up hard. I go to bed hard.
His dick's in a sling.
How's life hard?
His dick's retired.
I'm pretty sure I saw a Peter North porno the other day.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
you were
man.
just watching-
That's straight up 80s.
I gotta Google his face again.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, I gotta Google
my
his face
God.
again.
Peter North.
Get you some Peter North. Get some Peter North up in you.
Jess jumps on his computer. She's like,
Oh, what the hell
why
is
there
this?
Peter North dicks
Why
everywhere?
are you watching late 80s, early 90s porn, Dave?
Bro, you got to use the incognito window.
I can't help it. Peter North is the sex symbol of the 80s.
Right.
It's all about the incognito.
Not
yeah.
Peter North Jr.
Back to back best cum scenes year after year.
Winner.
Dead kids everywhere.
Multiple winner.
Dead children.
All over your face.
Yeah, knuckle children.
Knuckle kids.
So let's see, guys. Halloween is 3 days away now, right?
From today, yes.
Yes, from today.
But by the time, today that we're recording,
Yeah,
but
it'll
by
be
the
over.
time this comes out,
yeah.
Halloween will be
And then-
done and past.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to partying over at
Oh,
my buddy's
so
house
yeah,
this
tomorrow
weekend.
night
Yeah.
is the big Halloween
Wait, no,
party.
not yeah, that is tomorrow night.
It is
Fuck,
tomorrow. Yeah, I
damn.
know. I was thinking it was next week, too, for some reason.
No, I didn't think
You know,
that. I don't know.
I've been so busy with life
Right, me too.
that I usually have a countdown for it. I'm like, yeah, party, but I'm just like, oh, tomorrow's the Halloween party. Like all this week, I've been getting my house ready.
Right.
Like just cleaning out back. And I don't even know why I did it because
It's
all
gonna
this
be
fucking
raining.
rain anyway now.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm sad about
hopefully
that.
it's done raining by tomorrow night.
I hope so.
So then I can
think
have a
it
fire.
should be.
I have a shitload of firewood.
Okay.
So
I
like,
hope
Dude,
so.
just burn it anyway, man. If it's misty like it is right now,
Yeah.
because it's kind of a little misty and
Yeah.
well, they're
spitty
saying
out
it's
there,
supposed to
it'll be
rain
fine.
at some point tomorrow morning, and then it's supposed to trail off like tomorrow afternoon,
Yeah, I heard that too.
which I'm okay with. But now we have like the usual suspects that are coming, and a few other people. But
I ran into our boy Goody tonight
oh yeah,
Very
we're
nice.
at.
at a school function. My
cool.
my girl had at the convention center down.
Was he flexing?
Oh god, dude, he
Yeah.
looked
He's
magnificent.
pretty ripped these days.
He said he had this like tweed vest on, and I was like, dude, what's up with the look? I mean, it was a nice look, and he was like, oh, this I got drunk and ordered it off Amazon, so now I'm rocking it.
Right on.
that sounds like Goody.
I was like, all right, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking quite stylish.
Is he coming?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
coming
he
too.
told me he'd see me tomorrow.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Goody.
Oh yeah,
Episode what?
I don't remember, man.
Early 20s, maybe.
That was one of those rare episodes where we got so much, and we've talked about it before. We've got so much footage that y'alls will never hear.
True that.
It is
Oh, yeah.
buried, locked deep down in the vault.
Yeah, we went 3 in the morning.
I think we recorded like 6 hours that night or something.
we
Goody
even-
was like 6 or 7.
Yeah, we even tried to have the Pizza Hut delivery guy
right.
come on.
And he wouldn't. I was so
It's like,
upset.
come on, man. We got
Come
some
on, man, be
pizza,
on a
we
What a
got some
jerk.
wings, we got some
Come
bourbon.
be on a podcast, man.
What a jerk.
And that was like late September last year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, it was it before or after the Halloween episode last year?
Before, I think.
I was thinking it was before as well.
It seems like it was so long ago that we did all that, man.
Yeah,
I know.
It does.
76 episodes.
And it was
now.
a completely different show back then too.
Very much so.
You know?
It was.
That was before we had video.
Right. Episode 36 is our first with video.
Mm-hmm.
It was we were born in the pandemic, and so was Tiger King.
Right.
Tiger King 2 on
Apparently,
the way.
Oh my
Tiger King
God.
2's the trailer is out. I got to pull it up right
You
here.
got that baby
Yeah.
pulled up, man?
Well, congratulations, by the way. Season 4 is the start
Yeah.
of this episode.
This is at season 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
I was gonna say Joe Dirt out of prison. Joe Exotic.
I don't know. I don't
what
think
I
so.
meant.
I don't think Joe's out.
He reminds me of Joe Dirt.
He can't.
yeah.
Joe Dirt was gay.
Yeah.
I was going to say
and
a
from
gay,
Oklahoma.
A gay Joe Dirt.
That's
Dude,
the strangest
the
thing.
motherfucker was running for fucking mayor or governor or mayor.
It was mayor.
Mayor. Okay.
What's that guy's name again? His
Just type in Joe Exotic.
Joe
Joe
Exotic.
Exotic.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think he's in prison still.
I think he still is.
I'm pretty sure.
it
I think he's
was-
going to get out someday.
So there was something
I'm
here a
praying
while
for him.
back, like when Trump was in office, like that he was doing all these pardons,
Mm.
and Joe had this great big limo and champagne and everything lined up, and his pardon never came.
Yeah.
Aw,
Sorry, Joe.
So like the limo driver drank his champagne, I'm sure.
poor guy.
So here's season 2's trailer.
When you think you've seen it all, you haven't quite seen it all.
You have a prepaid call from Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
So there's a shot right now, and it's a
Prison
shot of the
yard.
prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an innocent man in prison. Everybody from the zoo is out there making money. I'm paying the price for every one of them people.
Boy, he sounds rough.
Give a damn. It's time to
I mean, that's what happens when you have ass sex every day.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Oh wait, he likes that. I'm sorry.
That doesn't affect your voice. That just affects your shit and pancakes,
I was gonna
maybe.
say, it sounds like mouth sex to me.
Well, it sounds like he's
Oh, you mean blowjobs?
sounds like he's
Sure, why
smoking
not?
the rocks.
You want another blowjob in there?
Hey, baby.
He sounds like Val Kilmer, man.
Oh
Like,
my god. Yeah, but Val's got a good excuse. He had
he had-
throat cancer.
yeah.
Joe's just
Joe's just dripping with throat children.
Joe just hasn't been diagnosed yet.
I need,
Clear that fucking throat, dude.
I need some
Jesus.
Listerine, man.
Everybody
Tiger King changed our lives overnight.
loves a winner,
We have more money than God right now.
so nobody loves
Johnny and
me.
Lauren are like two rabid dogs in a goldfish bowl.
Lady Peaceful.
happened to Don Lewis?
He's fucking. He's
Who's asking about Don?
it's somebody. I don't know who it is,
Some,
but
like TV
you know
guy.
what Don? Know what happened to Don? he got fed to the tigers.
Fuck yeah, he did.
And he is now fucking.
He's tiger
part of-
shit.
He's part of the earth now. Dude.
Yeah, Don's tiger shit long ago.
Know something.
He was fucking Carol Baskin.
Right.
Dude.
Oh, that bitch, Carol
There were some shady
Baskin.
characters down in Costa Rica.
Don liked to play with dangerous stuff. They'll kill you for that.
Shit. They went down to Costa Rica asking
That's where
about
Don used to go hunt.
Don. Old Donnie.
I can't wait for all the memes that are coming.
Oh, yeah.
Don.
When does this come out?
Jeff, Tim start
I'm not sure.
2 peas in a pod when it comes to batshit crazy.
Tim's so paranoid, he had booby traps and security cameras.
Nobody's gonna take my animals. It's that simple.
Well, they did.
What's the nature of the dispute between you and Mr. Love?
Adios, Joe.
Oh.
Very personal.
Yeah.
November 17th, boys.
Oh, wow, I can't wait.
Joe Exotic.
Dude, I don't know if I want to get back into that world, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty,
It's a pretty fucked up world.
It was
pretty dark.
fucked up.
It's
right?
pretty dark, man.
Like, you had me intrigued with Gay Man from Oklahoma.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah.
But here's the thing,
And
man.
then it's even more.
Oh, it's
like,
this show, its timing was perfect because everyone was
Oh,
fucking
right.
like quarantined in
COVID.
their house,
Yep.
and
All
they were
the
like-
memes.
and they were searching deep in like the archive in Netflix, and Tiger King. Here's Tiger King,
Right.
And then it started to trend.
I'm sure they had no idea that it was going to take off the way
oh,
that it
they
did.
couldn't have.
A bunch of redneck. And
Well, what's that line in the opening episode? There's normal people, then there's, this kind of people, and then there's this kind of people, and then there's animal people.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, November 17th. I think a lot of people are going to be intrigued on how Joe Exotic is doing, and if this guy's going to get out of prison.
I bet he gets a ton of fan mail.
You think Joe's just nailing bitches in prison?
I bet Joe is...
Guys.
Well,
mean?
of course,
Yeah.
yes.
I bet Joe is getting all
They probably
kinds
have
of
like
money
a
sent to
mop
him.
head on or something.
I think he has. I don't think. I think he's probably like a bisexual. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really. I feel like he would have sex with women if he had to. I mean, wasn't he married at one point to a woman?
I don't think so. He was married to 2 dudes at once.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
right.
the one guy committed suicide.
Right.
Remember that?
Joking around. They were because it's on camera.
It's on camera.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
They were playing Russian roulette, and they thought it was an empty gun, and somebody actually put a fucking bullet in it.
And that's
bam.
that's a horrible drug, man.
And then there was the one scene where the dude got mauled by the tiger, right? You guys remember that?
Right? That was it a dude or a chick?
It may have been a chick.
I think it was a girl. She got like her arm ripped off.
Yeah.
And she was totally fine with it.
And then and then right afterwards, Joe's like, "Well,
I'm never gonna
I'm gonna tell
financial-
you because y'all are gonna find out on the news soon anyway."
And then they caught him on that candid, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Yes.
I just love that he really thought that he was going to make it in politics.
Well, the whole fact that he had that show.
If ever there was a time for somebody like that to succeed in politics, it's now.
God, I hope not. I really hope not.
What happened? In order for there to be justice, there has to be truth.
We want some answers.
Joe didn't hurt anybody. That's my opinion. I'm Eastern European bitch, so I cannot be wrong.
I'm Eastern European bitch, so I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
The plot to kill Carol.
Oh, did they?
These people are going down.
You think this was Waco? Come get me, motherfuckers.
We gotta put our differences aside.
Wow. I mean, like, it's just.
I mean, what more could you want?
It's just a clusterfuck. I wonder if it's the same director because he was kind of thrown under the bus a little bit.
Yeah, I think he did get.
I wonder if it's someone else who's doing this.
Why did he get thrown under the bus? I don't remember that.
He was just a jerk, I think, about it. And
I
the way
see.
he put it together, it really, like, he came at all the angles and went to all these different people, like, trying, well, we're just going to get to the truth. And then he manipulated it.
I see.
I would play the rest of the trailer, but there's no need.
Yeah, we already know. We already know.
I mean,
I'll watch it.
Oh, God. You know what? I'll probably watch it just to see how fucked up it is.
I don't know if I can do that again. That's like going back and rewatching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't do that. I did it
No.
once.
I love that
That's
show.
like the movie Apocalypto. I watched it once. I don't need to see it again.
I had to take my time when I watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Especially that one episode where, like,
Where the little kid dies.
the jukebox or
Oh,
whatever
the
falls.
ATM.
The ATM. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
the
was
ATM
rough.
falls down. It's been such a long time since I've seen it.
That's
and
so
after that
accurate.
episode, I was like, I got to take my time with this thing because
Right.
it's so. I mean,
It was
the,
all
the
like-
the acting's so compelling.
Oh, it's
like
great.
it's real.
Oh yeah.
Well-
And you know that shit's like real somewhere.
Right.
You know, it's like
well, up
real
until
life.
that
It's
point,
reality.
I feel like they didn't even touch on the realness of the drug abuse.
Yeah.
And then that episode that Matt's talking about where the two people steal the ATM and then it falls over and crunches that one.
Yeah.
Also, when
That's legit.
Also, when Jesse's girlfriend was dying, like,
oh, yeah. Dude, that was dark.
come on, dude, help her out.
Nah, he was
And he's
trying
like,
to...
nope, I need Jesse.
Yep.
One of my
Thumb,
favorite
man.
things about that show is the music, dude. They had such a good soundtrack.
Good soundtrack,
So
sure,
many
yeah.
good songs. I got introduced to so many good songs and great artists because,
It was good.
because of that show. Like the whole Crystal Blue
Oh, right.
Persuasion thing.
You never heard that before?
I'd heard that before, but that's just an example of
Gotcha.
that was a
Yeah.
fucking brilliant song
Oh,
choice.
God,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
You
for
know what
sure.
I mean?
Yeah.
You know what else is brilliant?
What's that?
Our Patreon subscribers.
Oh, yeah.
Big ups to the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Yeah,
To
go-
Sir Biscuit Strength.
Mhm.
And
Taylor.
to our boy JT and the Paranormal Son.
Oh, yeah, man.
And
They are members to the clubhouse.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Join the clubhouse. Get after hours content and access to early episodes.
Yeah, that's right.
Find out more at patreon.com/the old77podcast.
And don't forget, I mean, you can go and rewind to the beginning, but hey, don't forget, we're going to be live
That's right.
at Last Flight Brewing Company in Heisinger Road here in Jeff City, hanging out in the main room, just doing our thing. Come out, have some beers with us, have
Come
a good
out
time.
about
Hey, man,
about 1:30, 2 o'clock.
It's not
Please
just
do.
about us. We want to party with you.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
And why are we going to be at Last Flight, gentlemen?
Because it is our 77th
oh,
episode.
yeah,
That's right.
77.
77 on 77.
We're about a little over a year and a half into this.
The
now.
goodness.
We sure are.
That's
we sure are.
It's flowing by.
We'll talk about it more
Yeah,
We'll see y'all on the
absolutely.
flip side.
on the flippity flip. Bitches.
I love them French fried potatoes.
Hey guys, it's Matt, and we always talk about Last Flight Brewing Company, and we never exaggerate on how good it is there. They have this wonderful indoor space where you can fit a bunch of your friends or your family. You can take your dog in there. Also, kids are welcomed. We can all drink as equals. It's a great spot. If you want to sit outside, there's tons of space. It's a great spot for a sunny afternoon with friends, families, even colleagues. You can do it all out there. Games, cornhole, whatever your vice is. They also have a carefully crafted beer menu which changes all the time. Each beer they put out is delicious. Also, Last Flight won first place at the Missouri Beer Festival. They've come a long way in a short time, so check them out. You can find them on Facebook and online at lastflightbrewing.com. If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
Welcome back to the old 77. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
I'm sharing a video with Maddie about this chick trying to cannonball into some ice.
Oh. So
Yeah, it looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
did she not know the ice was there, or like?
Great question.
Did you think she was going to cannonball through that shit?
She probably thought she was going to cannonball through it, but instead her head cannonballed directly onto the ice, and the ice did not crack. But her head probably did.
Her ass is hurting.
Ooh.
Guaranteed.
So
Man.
we're pretty pumped for next Sunday, November 7th.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Live at Last Flight Brewing Company.
It's another 7, the 7th.
Right.
All
Oh,
these
wow.
7s, guys.
77th episode.
It's our 77th episode of the old 77 on the 7th.
Right. And
Couldn't be easier.
Right now, I know that Angel's
777.
Angel's coming out, and then
Dope.
Will from the Jefferson City Paranormal Society, he's coming out as well.
Dope.
Nice.
We'll
Nice.
chit chat with him, I'm sure.
Right.
So, I mean, these guys, they know our style.
Yes.
Angel certainly knows our style. He's our guest host.
Absolutely.
He's
Guest
our
host.
designated guest host
Mhm.
and one of our favorite guests
Right.
to come on to the show. So,
Right.
Um, Angel did really well last time.
He did.
Very comfortable.
He even told a really long story that I didn't know where he was going with it.
Oh yeah,
Which
and
one?
it ended up working out.
Yeah. It was on the. It was when Jefferson City Paranormal
Yeah, it was
there.
Jeff City Paranormal was
Yeah.
here.
But which story? You don't have. It might be.
Oh,
too
he was
long to
telling
repeat.
a story about it. We were talking about TV shows, and there was some gay character in the afterlife. And we had no idea where he was going with it.
And then again, he made it full circle, so it
Yeah.
came back and he made his point.
It's a little nerve-wracking when you've never had a microphone in front of your face.
Well, we've
before,
said things
you know?
on this podcast a lot
man.
worse.
Oh,
Nothing like racist or anything, but
God, yeah. Like I
you
said,
know,
we
always talk about sexuality stuff.
the show with Goody. We've got like more
Hence the Tagger King.
unpostable
Oh, my God, right?
content than we did postable content.
So
I mean,
much.
we were talking about like what animation figures would
Oh
be
right,
fucking
like
bang.
what's the hottest animation that you want to bang?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good
That
one.
is a good one. It's pretty hard to beat that one.
Mine was Bugs Bunny when he dresses up like a chick.
Yeah.
Mine too. Someone stole it from me.
Dave was like, "No, why?"
So I'm excited to see.
Bullshit.
I'm excited to see what you guys' outfits are going to be tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Well, I am going to be a sorcerer.
Are you? You shouldn't tell me. Like
I was gonna say, I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I
don't.
know. Well, fuck it.
Well,
then.
too late now. Go ahead, tell me.
No, forget it.
You're
Dave.
gonna be. He's gonna be Harry Potter. You're a wizard.
I'm gonna be Ron.
Ron.
That little bitch, Ron from Harry Potter.
Does the family have
such a
like
pussy.
related costumes, or do you guys have like your
No,
own
it's
separate?
Sarah. So Sarah decided like 2 months ago because her and her girlfriends had this like, little girl night out, and they all decided that they're all going to be witches,
Like the Sanderson sisters.
like a group of witches, like fucking Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, that's what I was
Bette
thinking.
Midler
Yeah.
shit,
The Sanderson sisters.
but darker,
Chicks
darker
love
than
Hocus
that.
Oh,
Pocus.
nice.
Like witches that cut off dicks,
Dude, think
like
about
Lorena
it.
Bobbitt, bitch.
What else do women have that's a strong, empowering character than a witch? Right? Witches are badass.
I mean,
they can kill people. They put a hex on you.
I do remember like back in the 90s, like the witches were like the thing,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You had a bunch of movies come out.
Right?
The
Witches and
Wicked.
vampires.
Witches were, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they
Wiccan.
were Wiccan. I mean, I think it's still pretty popular.
I have a Wiccan
right?
Bible out here.
Dope.
But it's still pretty popular, like kind of the witchcraft.
I have a
think
friend
part of
that's a Wiccan.
I think it's a big in the underground,
Yeah.
really. Like, especially here in Jeff City. There's an underside to Jeff City that you don't really get to see every day.
My
And I kinda
Wiccan
like
friend,
that.
my Wiccan friend is like, she's one of the coolest people you ever
Yeah,
meet.
oh,
dude.
yeah.
She's super cool.
Do you guys remember all those tight asses, all those people that were just like so stuck up and they couldn't believe Harry Potter was about witchcraft? So they
Oh, my
they would try
God.
to veto the movies and all that,
Dude,
and
I got the ultimate
they were
one.
calling it out. I'm like, will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, just
It's
don't
a
watch
movie.
it. Just don't watch it if
You
you're
know,
not-
it's a
if
fun
you're not into
series,
it.
man.
Right.
Like I would put that series up against Star Wars. I really would. It's that good.
It's good. The books are even better.
Besides the first 3 Star Wars, the original Star Wars,
I got a story for you.
and the Mandalorian. Like, what else is
Oh.
really that good?
Mando's the shit.
Like, every Harry Potter movie was fucking solid, dude.
I haven't
Like, let's
watched
not get
them
it
all.
twisted. It was a great franchise.
Yeah.
It is a great franchise.
it is a good one.
I just watched the first one and I thought it was great.
Great storylines, great actors.
Honestly, the first one, in my opinion, is the best one.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. If we could have only kept that Dumbledore
Yeah.
through the entire series, it would have been.
What's your
right
crazy
on.
story?
I'm kind of split on both the Dumbledores.
Yeah.
Dumbledores.
I like
yeah.
the early Dumbledore better. I felt he was
Really?
more in tune with the character.
But then he croaked, right?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
He was
That's
an
what I
old
thought.
drinker.
So
back
they
in
had
the
to
day.
replace him.
So they had to
Harry,
replace him.
I see.
I'm going to
Right.
drink this last bourbon, and then I'm going to pass out
After
and
I
die,
fuck your
Harry.
mother. No, so
Here's the keys to Hogwarts.
there were 7. Jesus. Keep it on a chain wrapped tightly around your dick with the password Alakablam.
Hermione likes you. Get her before Ron gets
Right.
her.
Nail that shit, Harry.
Get it now.
Now I die. Ugh.
Fuck
No.
death.
So there was a local book distributor or whatever back home. I think it was book 5, maybe 7. One of the last ones that came out, right? And they were giving the book away in an auction, and it was in the paper and everything. And this local dude put his name in. He was 70-year-old dude, and then he won. and he had this giant like press conference where he burned the book and like was telling people, and like this was one that everybody was waiting for, and this dude burned it like on the main square and like proclaimed, you know, Christianity was over witchcraft and all this shit. It was such an insult.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, all about Harry Potter.
Get
it
a
was
fucking
so insulting.
Hey, bro, get a fucking life, and anyone who thinks that shit, get a fucking life.
He's dead now. So.
Or just don't watch the movie.
I'm very passionate about this shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But that's that generation, though.
I will fight a motherfucker or two
over some Harry Potter.
Over some Harry Potter. Damn, that was a good set of movies, man.
Leave fucking Harry out of this, you motherfucker. You leave Harry out of this.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm talking to you out there in the world.
Matt loves his
fucking
Harry Potter.
Guy.
So dramatic, man.
I do, man. My daughter loves like the first two already. She's totally about it. She walks around with a Harry Potter one, and she goes,
nice.
"You're a frog now, and you have to act like that animal." It's cool.
Oh,
it's the best.
I'll jump around like a frog in my house, like.
It's the best, man. Being a father's the best.
I want to see that now.
What, Harry Potter?
No, you jumping around like a frog in your house. Yeah. You're a frog, Dad.
She'll like give me the ones like, turn me into something, Daddy, and I'll like, okay, you're a horse, and she's like, no, I want to be a dog. I'm like, all right, you're a dog, and then she'll get like on her knees and she'll like walk around the house, like she'll get around in the house.
Careful, man. Be careful with
She'll
that.
bark.
You're setting in kinks for later in life.
Oh, let's not go there.
I'm
okay?
just saying,
let's
man.
Not
Be
even
careful.
Fucking go there, Scott.
Be careful. She's gonna
Oh.
look back fondly, and 26-year-old woman.
She's 3.
I'm just saying, she won't be 3 forever.
She's a kid.
She won't be a kid
I'd be a
forever.
nervous wreck, man. I'd be
You
a
got to
nervous
be
wreck.
careful with that, though. You're raising them.
Dude, it's
you got to
just-
know that's
she's
happening.
just playing. She's just playing, bro.
I'm not saying now. I'm saying later down the road.
Oh well, yeah. I'm not gonna fucking.
No, not right now. I'm saying down the road, man.
Yeah.
When she's 26 with her, her bow, they're
Hopefully-
out doing
hopefully
whatever.
Hopefully she still is not playing Froggy.
Hopefully she's still
right, and that's their thing. We're gonna play Froggy tonight. That's their signal.
Ugh, don't tell Daddy about
Right? Don't tell Dad.
I'd be a nervous
that. Hey
wreck,
man, you have a daughter too.
I know. That's what I'm getting at. And she
And
does
I
shit.
don't, bitches.
You
She does
motherfucker.
shit like that already. That makes me wonder.
Your boys are just gonna try to go out and.
Dude,
get
my
fucked.
girl is 8.
They're gonna be
and she's
gangbanger
already
extraordinaires.
like, God, I hope not. Because my girl's like 8 and she's already blossoming. We had to go buy bras the other day.
Oh man, get out of here!
No,
already.
man, 8 years old.
It's all them hormones, bro.
Yeah, it's a Monsanto
Drinking all that
seeds.
milk. Yeah.
Monsanto, man.
All the hormones in the milk.
Did she like the milk?
Oh, she
Yeah.
drinks the shit out of it. Cereal.
Yeah,
all
my
of
kids
it.
love
yeah,
milk, too.
love milk and cereal. All that.
Hey, do you know your boys are probably gonna fight over girls too? Like they're gonna.
Oh my God.
Because like they're twins, so they're gonna like the same shit.
Yeah.
But
Or
also
they're gonna
like the
stand
same
in for
tricks.
each other.
They're gonna like the same women.
Probably.
They're gonna fight each other. Like fucking,
I don't know, but like at the same time, they're really opposites from one another.
Really?
Very much so. Yeah, I
Interesting.
got one that never shuts up, and then I got one that just sits back and chills
More
while
like-
the other one talks.
like you.
Yeah, it's like an energy. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
You got the positive side and you got the
They're
negative.
gonna
side.
have. So what do they think when they hear their dad on the podcast? What's that like? for
Well,
them?
we don't.
Have they?
Yeah, a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
not very much. But they also hear their dad they've seen their dad play music in front of
Right.
people,
Right.
and they hear me make music.
Dad
and
does
stuff,
tons of
so
cool stuff.
They're not impressed by any.
Okay,
of it.
okay. So we were in the Jeep. It was Sloan and I.
They're not impressed.
And I was listening to the podcast, and she
She
goes,
hear herself in the open?
She does. She'll
Yeah.
go, "That's me, Daddy."
That's me.
But and then
cool.
she'll hear me talk, and she'll go,
Yeah.
"That's Daddy."
Oh,
I'm like, "All right," but she's not impressed.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, that's Daddy."
It's just normal to them.
Yeah.
No, the other day, my kids asked me what my superpower was, and I said that music is my superpower. And then they weren't impressed by that, so then I said my other superpower is
Slaying
is
ass.
having the stinkiest farts. And so they went around all day telling people that their dad had the stinkiest farts.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a
dude.
superpower.
Could
Yeah,
you imagine?
that's
If
my
you,
superpower.
could you imagine if you told him my dad slays ass?
Dude, you got to be careful what you say.
Oh, I know you do. Trust me, I know.
My kids love.
How old are your boys?
5.5.
Oh yeah, that's the age.
So
where,
they're right at that age where they can say stuff back pretty
yeah.
clearly
Oh,
and
yeah.
not know what you're
the
getting
pronunciation is
I
there.
catch him saying shit a lot.
at. Oh, my little girl was dropping the F-bomb the other day, and it was one of those proud papa moments because I caught it. She opened the door and was like, "Oh, fuck," and then slammed it and didn't see me outside. And I was like, damn, I need to yell at her, but she used that correctly.
Yeah. Proud daddy moment.
Right,
Wink, wink,
right, right.
My
Damn
day
it.
started with, we all woke up late.
That's always good.
I hate
And
that.
then Sloan, I knew my morning was going to be off to a rough start when Sloan came up to me in bed. She goes, "I want to snuggle, Daddy." I'm like, It's 7:20. It was rough,
We
dude.
don't have time.
So I tried to get her changed, and I had to hold her down because she was throwing attitude at me. So I had to forcefully put the pants on, the clothes, the sneakers. I had to carry her around the house on my shoulder and gather everything to the Jeep.
Was she crying the whole time while this
And
was
crying,
happening?
kicking her feet.
Oh, yeah.
Once we got into the Jeep, she was fine.
Yeah.
Dropped over preschool. She just went with her teacher. And I
Nice.
was like, I was so upset still when I was dropping her off. I got into my Jeep and I just like kind of sat there for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to bring it down.
Yeah.
And then at lunchtime, I was fired up all day. I kind of like set the tone for my day.
Yeah, don't you hate it when that happens?
Then I was coming.
glad I had the day off.
I was going back to work from my house at lunchtime, and my neighbor was pulling into his driveway, so I was slowing down. I was behind him.
Okay.
So once my neighbor was pulled into his driveway, this fucking guy in this little Escort passes by me as I'm starting to roll forward, and he almost fucking hit me. So like that was it. I lost my fucking shit on this guy. I followed him down the hill. I was right on his fucking bumper. I had my fucking arm out the window giving him the finger.
Yeah.
Dude, so he went towards when we got down the stadium, he kept going towards Target, but I had to make a left onto Edgewood.
Right.
He was fucking lucky that I was going back to work.
Matt, the funniest thing
I
about
was up
this-
his ass the whole fucking time to the light. And then, so his lane still had a red light, and the turning light was on. So I passed by him, and I slowed down, and I stopped, and there was someone behind. I stopped, and I fucking honked at him as I threw down on my horn, dude. And I looked at him. I was like, "Fuck you, bro."
Dude, that's
I haven't
that
been
spot's bad.
I haven't been that pissed off in a while, to where I wanted to beat the fucking living shit out of this dude.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was gearing to fight.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to fight this guy in road rage.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it, I'm like, afterwards I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't. Because
Well,
it
of
would have been a
course.
whole scene.
Yeah.
I would have probably been on the fucking news. Someone would have videotaped me.
Probably, yeah. These days.
Jefferson City man.
Although Dateline, Jefferson City, Matt Francis from the old 77 podcast
Yeah, I'm
has
sure that's
been
what-
arrested.
I'm sure that's what they would leave.
I'm holding up a sticker. I'm like,
Waboosh.
this is great publicity for the podcast.
You keister a sticker and put it on the bar in the
Dude,
jail cell.
I was so angry. I was so angry, man.
So, man, the last time I had road
but
rage was right there.
And just because
Really?
it was
Yeah.
like I was totally in the right, because this fucking schmuck just soared by. He just fucking soared by me, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I could have literally, if I would have went any faster, he would have hit me. And he has this like little piece of shit fucking 1995 Escort thing.
Yeah.
And his tint job's so bad on the back window, it's like bubbling and shit.
Well,
Did you guys make eye
Oh
contact?
man, I wanted to fuck him up so bad.
Yeah, did he look
Did
at
you make eye contact with him?
Oh, he wouldn't look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't look at me.
My guy, I straight up rolled the window down and was like, you fucking look at me, man.
I was
Really?
yelling. I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you!" I was honking the horn.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was going down the hill and then I was going down Stadium towards the light, I was up his motherfucking ass, dude.
Good for you.
I've had moments
Although
like
that's
that.
bad, but good
got-
for you.
Oh, I didn't care if I was gonna get pulled off. Fuck
Right,
that, man.
right.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
I was not thinking straight right there.
Now here's
road rage like
I was
shit.
I was
man.
ready to fucking throw down.
Yeah.
Here's devil's advocate though, man. Maybe that guy had a really bad day and he had to pass you for a really
You know
good
what?
reason.
He wasn't going. I don't
To
think
pass
so.
right there,
Maybe
you
his
know,
You couldn't wait.
Come on,
You couldn't wait 2 fucking seconds.
Right.
One time I had a dog that got hit by a car, and so I put her in my car and drove as fast as I could to the vet office, and I got behind somebody that was going really fucking slow. And just because my dog was in my car, like literally dying, I passed the person. I would have never done that in any other situation. But
All right, man. Well, the dude didn't have a dying dog. So.
probably not.
But he did. My guy had a daughter in the back.
Jesus.
But I always try to like, I always try to give other people the benefit of the doubt, man. You
So,
know what I mean?
right.
It's not easy to do, especially if you're already having a shitty day. You know?
my day was. I mean, I was busy at work. That happened to me in the morning with Sloan, and then that shit happens like fucking 10 feet away from my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfucker.
That's the worst when it's right there, right by home.
Yeah, I get mad when people drive on the road by my house. Like when people go down that thing
Flying
at 45
down?
miles an hour on a gravel road, it makes me so mad.
Your road is challenging.
You're not even supposed to do fucking 40 down my road.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't see how anybody can just fly down your road.
People do fly down that road, man. It's gravel, you know.
Man.
If you fly too fast, you start slipping and sliding, depending on how new the gravel is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Any hoodles.
Any hoodles, yeah. Well, I'm glad you didn't end up strangling a man to death.
Well, I'm glad that I kept my sense to me somewhat.
And I hope your next day was better than that.
Hey, you know what, man?
I feel like tomorrow's Friday with the Halloween party. I think.
Dude, it's all
what could fuck up tomorrow?
You know what?
we're gonna
Fuck
have
that
fun.
guy.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Fuck
fun.
that guy.
Yeah, sure. Fuck that
Right,
guy.
fuck that guy.
Watch him be like a loyal listener here.
Probably.
It's like, hey, you know what?
You know what?
That motherfucker.
That's the guy I cut off? Fuck you,
well,
guy.
at least you know how my day was, motherfucker.
Right.
I'm canceling my Patreon membership now.
Yeah.
Well, I guarantee it wasn't Sir Biscuit Strength or anyone from the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
The odds are on our side.
Yeah, and the odds are on our favor that it wasn't JT and the Paranormal
I think this guy,
Definitely
this guy was a fucking lowlife.
Did you?
Sorry, I shouldn't be so mean.
Did you see him? Did you get a good look at him?
He was tinted up.
His too tinted.
All of his tint job was all bubbled up.
Could have been a girl.
Tells me a kid.
It could be.
Probably some punk kid. Did I tell you guys I lost my wallet at the mall a few weeks ago? Yeah. And there were teenagers running all over the place. And I know some fucking.
Did you have cash?
Yeah.
Did you have cash?
Yeah, like $30.
Did you have any fraudulent charges or anything? Somebody tried to buy a bunch of comic books.
I canceled all my cards real fast. Had to reprint myself a new medical marijuana card.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a printed copy of that.
Some little bastard kids got that now.
Yeah,
my name's Dave Jordan.
That's supposed to be my weed.
Right? Yes, my name's Dave Jordan.
Yeah, right.
Well, hell, man.
No, he's out in the car. I'm picking it up for him.
Like tonight, it's been raining all day, and now it's really cold outside, so it's a perfect time to
cold, soggy.
It's a
and
great day
shitty.
for bourbon and burning. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Wish we had a crackling fire in here.
This time of the year for me is definitely bourbon, and also I drink a lot of coffee when it gets cold outside. Hot coffee.
That's called
fucks my
every
stomach
day.
up. I wish I could drink coffee, man. I'm so jealous of the people who can like drink coffee and like.
Why? What does it do to you?
It just I don't know. It just doesn't agree with me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
It
you.
wasn't until I switched to the French press that's when it stopped agreeing with me. It was clogging me up.
With the French press?
Yeah, French press. If I
thought coffee was a diuretic. It's supposed to clean
right,
you out.
I did too. But if I drink too much French press, like I can't shit.
Well, I wonder if like now, since I'm on this high fiber thing, that like with coffee, maybe coffee will be nicer to me.
It might.
It probably will be.
Because I've been having solids consistently now.
Good to know, man. Good to know.
Everyone who cares about my bowel movements, there you go.
Maddie came in with hand measurements the other day. He was like, dude, I shit like this.
Like a snake.
I'm going to cross Maddie's bowel movements off of my
Go ahead
list
and
here.
tip that up.
The thing, and the reason why I say this to the audience is, I've been having stomach issues for the last like month, and
Yes, you have.
I
He's
even
been
had
going and getting tests and
More
stuff.
than a month.
I even had like a CT scan, and it was just. So now I have a colonoscopy November 23rd.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
no big deal, bro. Don't be worried.
that's
We should
what
do it live
Did
on
you
the
have
air.
one?
I had one because basically for my own peace of mind because of my health issues. I was
Yeah.
concerned that maybe I
Yeah.
had some issues down there, but it was good.
How far into they go? Pretty deep?
You're
Like large intestine
You're
kinda
not
deal.
you're not there for it, man. They inject you with
Yeah, you're out.
Yeah, and
they knock you
they
out?
They had me count backwards from 10 and I made it to like 8.5.
Dude,
I thought you were awake. I thought it was like they were
No.
going to in there be like,
I
the
mean,
Ghostbusters
I think
busting
maybe-
ghosts on your ass walls or
No,
something.
no. I think the
I
worst
found Slimer up in his bitch.
the worst part about having a colonoscopy, the colonoscopy is not the hard part. The worst part is the day
after?
before when you got to drink all
Oh,
that
that's
shit.
true. Are you shitting like a motherfucker?
Yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
you'll
man.
reach a point where your shit is basically just like piss.
At least I'll be good for Thanksgiving. I'll be like, all right, bring on the turkey.
Bring
and
on the
cranberries.
turkey.
Here come-
So I got a funny story for you.
I
and-
lost 5
you'd
pounds.
be all
and
detoxed.
thank God he doesn't listen to the podcast a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna kill me because eventually he'll hear this. So I was talking to Big Philly about
Yeah.
the colonoscopy, and he had his done like I guess 2 years ago or a year or so ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me that as they were hooking him up to the intravenous for his
Colonoscopy.
what's that stuff called they put in you
Propofol.
Propofol,
Yeah, man.
the sedation, sedation
Stuff that killed Michael Jackson.
And so anyway, like Mike was telling him,
Thanks for that.
like Big Philly was telling his guy, he's, hey man, you probably are gonna need like a higher dose for me because I do a lot of shit.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
And you know how big Mike is? He's a big fucking guy.
Right, he's big, dude.
And so Mike told me that in the middle of the colonoscopy, he woke up.
Damn.
He turned around and saw the television. And he saw inside his colon.
Nice.
He said it was like in an episode of like Doctor Who. So the doctor and the tech were like, "Hey man, you gotta sit still." Like, so Mike was like pissed. Mike said he was so mad that he woke up in the middle of it.
Yeah, I would be too.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
And then
I ain't paying that bill.
So and I was like, "Did you go back to sleep?" He's like, "Nah, man, I just stayed up."
I just stayed up.
He's like, "No, man, I just stayed up."
Why didn't they give him more shit, man?
Right, I'd start saying obscene shit.
I would have fucking forced them to
hold him
sedate
down.
me.
Anybody else is hard as a diamond in here, you know?
They started to tell him like, "Mike, sit still, like, don't move around, like." Because apparently, like, you're on your side.
Well, fuck
you are.
yeah, man.
And I guess Mike was trying to like
They're elbow
he's a
deep up in your ass.
He's a big guy. Like, I mean, he's almost the size of fucking Angel. not like as big. Like Angel's a big guy, but like Mike's not too far off.
I just imagine, like,
And,
god damn.
Like, sedate this motherfucker.
Right.
So afterwards, Mike said he was at when he was in the recovery room. The tech came over to him. Was talking to him. Mike's like,
because
I told you to give me the right dose,
Right,
man. Because
Yeah, he warned him.
and he's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, Mike's like, yeah, man. I do a lot of shit, man. Like, Mike's body, he's like a mutant, dude. Like,
Yeah,
even
takes a lot.
growing up, like he needed certain things to be bigger than what you needed.
Yeah.
And hence the fucking colonoscopy.
Damn.
That's a funny story though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mike, I'm sorry if you're listening to this, buddy. I love you, man. I'm just saying because it's a funny story, and I think everyone could probably laugh at it.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, if you don't have, you know what? If you get a colonoscopy, you better have
gotta
some
laugh
kind of
about it.
humility about it.
Yeah, you got to laugh about it,
You guys
man.
remember Al Roker from the Today Show?
He still is on
Is
the
he
Today
still on
Show.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Well, he
Either
had
that or he may have
had a
just retired.
colonoscopy years ago and went on some talk show,
Uh-huh.
and they were talking about whatever, and they were supposed to play a clip, and instead they showed his fucking colonoscopy, and it's like it's so weird because it's all white on the inside.
They meant to do it.
I think so. I think
obviously.
he was doing some kind of awareness or whatever, but they're
Oh,
straight
yeah.
up showing,
Showing the inside.
like the tunneling of
honestly,
his.
I do not want to see that shit.
It's oh my god! I can only imagine what he saw.
Just give me
That's
the-
what I thought of, though.
Just give me the fucking test results.
God
That's all I
damn.
want, man. I don't want to see my fucking inside of my body.
You'll be fine, dude. Don't be stressed out about it.
I'm not.
You'll be good.
I'm not.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Until they tell you they had to pull a couple, 10, 12, 30 polyps out of your ass.
Nah,
No, I hope
that's
not.
not going to happen.
Well,
bro.
they
You'll
say
be all right.
polyps are normal. It's just if they're cancerous or not.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how do they know if they're cancerous?
Well, they send them off to a.
They snip them, right?
Well, they send them off to a lab after they
Yeah.
snip them. Yeah. So then you're like, oh, you're just wondering.
My God, all the hot, spicy shit that I've ate.
Mm.
I know I got a couple burnt polyps,
Could
hanging.
be.
The polyps of life.
That
Could
one's,
be.
El Senor.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Taco Tuesday, bitch?
Yeah,
I remember-
back, bitches.
Dude, I remember eating Indian food all the time.
Wow.
I eat a lot of Indian food down in Florida.
I don't fuck with Indian food these
And
days.
Mexican food.
Yeah, Mexican food.
I don't even
If it's
really fuck with
good
Mexican food that much.
I used to eat a lot of those like the ghost pepper like sauce. And
Oh,
all
I
that.
can't do that shit,
But I
man.
can't do that shit anymore, man. I'll shit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that a long time ago with the spicy habanero.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
It's a bad idea.
No, man, I don't even try anymore.
I'm a banana peppers guy now.
Oh.
Mild for me, baby.
I love some
Yeah.
banana peppers, man. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorite.
banana peppers I can
condiments.
hang with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
they're
yeah.
the best. You got the pepper taste, and your ass doesn't
I can
hurt
go
in a
like
few hours
light.
later.
I can go light, mild, spicy peppers. That's it. I can't go anything heavy, man.
No,
Yeah,
man.
me neither.
That's the way to do it.
So we're all in agreement on that.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. We're all old. Yeah.
Hey, I can still eat some jambalaya though.
Fuck yeah.
I love me
oh,
some
God, love
jambalaya.
jambalaya.
God.
Jambalaya. Give me,
Gumbo.
baby.
Come
Give me.
on, man.
Damn,
All
I
right.
want some gumbo now.
We're gonna come back with the cool down, right? But we need to give some shout outs, right?
Yeah.
Or thank some people.
Oh, yeah, so,
God,
Go
we've
for
got
it, guys.
Lots of things we should do. Let's thank our Patreon.
We can thank our
subscribers,
Yeah,
Patreon
let's do that.
subscribers, Sir Biscuit
the
Strength,
homie Taylor.
JT and the Paranormal Son,
That's
The
right.
man.
and the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
our
that's
guests 2 weeks ago.
And you can join the clubhouse too at the old 77.
.com.
Well, I guess it's the old 77
Yeah.
clubhouse
Dot
at
com.
patreon.com/the old 77 podcast.
And just a shout out to the Scuttlebutt podcast.
What's up, Scuttles?
Also, my 1 cent podcast.
Just a cent?
That's a
Let's
good-
see.
that's a good price.
So Lane Johnson is a comedian, and he follows us. He likes our stuff all the time.
Nice.
Lane, if you want to come on the show sometime,
we'll zoom you in, bro.
We'll zoom you in, or like we'll do the Facebook video
Johnson.
thing.
Yeah, whatever you prefer.
Lane
man.
Johnson,
Lane.
calling you out, man. Come on, you're welcome to come on, man.
Yeah, hey,
anytime.
call us, man. Call us on the listener line.
Also, shout out to Joey Caputa, Eric Maymert,
Yeah.
Angel, my boy Raj, who's the marathon man.
The marathon.
It's kind of like the Bionic Man, but he's the marathon man.
Is he still caught up?
I think Raj is all caught up.
Oh, man.
All 76.
We love that. We love that.
So yeah,
He pulled an all-monther.
keep
Love it. I love it.
keep listening, and we'll be back for the cool down.
Cooling it down.
Yeah.
Peace out, bitches.
Baby.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Are you gonna play it? Are you gonna play Little Chappelle?
We are, yep.
It is time for cool down on old 77.
Now you have to read all the words. It is time for the cool down on the 77. Old 77.
You want me to say the cool down, right?
Well, yes.
The 77.
Right. Well, the old 77.
I try it again. It is time for the cool down on the old 77.
Saying that to say that trans women aren't women. I am just saying that those pussies that they got, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not pussy, but that's like beyond pussy or impossible pussy. You know what I mean? It tastes like pussy, but that's not quite what it is it? It's not blood, that's beet juice.
So this is the first time I've heard this.
That's the first time I've heard that too.
And
not me.
See, now Dave is doing what Dave has always done.
That's
to,
Dave.
Whether you're Chinese, you're white, you're black, you're Puerto Rican, you're Venezuelan, you're French, you're Norwegian, Russian.
Male,
he
female.
makes fun of everyone. There's nothing new about what he's doing now. I understand that we live in this like woke society now, which, in my opinion, is kind of ridiculous because people are losing their self.
What else have they got to do?
They're losing their humility.
It's America, though. That's their right. You know, ultimately, if they want to bitch about something like that, let them.
Correct, but it's
it's also America, so Dave gets to say what he wants to say too.
It is not your right to tell me what I should think.
No, not at all.
And you know what? Just because I have a different opinion than you, doesn't mean that that you are incorrect or that I am incorrect. It's just a subjective opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what we've
and look,
lost.
I have nothing against transgender people.
Oh God, no.
Do whatever you want.
If that makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy. If you like having sex with dogs, go do it.
Actually, no, don't do that.
Or fucking cows, which they do in fucking the Middle East and Afghanistan.
Goats,
They fucking
yeah.
fuck goats and shit.
You always learn something new on the old 77.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But listen, whether you're gay or
goats
trans,
are acceptable if you can't find a young boy.
Whether you're gay, trans, straight, whatever makes you happy. If you want to get married to another train, go right ahead. But guess what? You're going to be miserable like the rest of us.
I feel like I need to clarify in the Middle East, not here with the goats and the young boys.
Right, yes.
Everybody deserves the right to be miserable. That's how I
But
feel.
look,
It's America,
So get
right?
married. I don't care who you
That's
are.
that's the American way.
Yeah. I'm
but
just
people
kidding. I'm not
forget
miserable.
about it. People forget about, hey, by the way, we have a right to say these things. Some of these things may have consequences later on.
Right.
But the thing is, look, no one, like Dave Chappelle is not being malicious here.
Yeah,
Let's be
I don't
honest.
think he is.
No.
I don't think he is.
So I'm the only one in this room that
I just
has-
heard that too, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah. I'm the only one in this room so far that has watched that special, and I'm telling you, man, he's getting fucked, because if you listen to the whole thing, it's very clear and it's very obvious that he is coming from a good place. He's not, just like you said, Maddie, that's what comics do, man.
Yeah.
They make fun of humans, all humans.
All humans.
You know,
they make fun of
and-
situations
They're
that
like
are
I-
uncomfortable.
Absolutely, Scott. And
You
there's,
know?
like I said, there's nothing that he's doing right now
Yeah.
that he has never done to like another race or another nationality or religious belief. Like, this is who Dave is.
Yes.
We all know who Dave is.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle is not a malicious guy.
Yeah, I don't think
he makes fun of everyone.
Yeah.
So you know what? Have a sense of fucking humor about things.
Yeah. I don't think he...
That's
he-
where we went wrong as a society right now.
Yeah.
We forgot how to laugh at ourselves.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
you
Because
know
no
what?
one is fucking perfect, man.
No.
Right? No, but you also have that right to be this type.
Yeah.
We bitch about it, but it's their right.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to be sticking the mud pain in the asses.
Do what you want to do.
It's time for the cool down on the old 77.
Blowing the headphone users out.
Welcome to the cool
R.I.P. headphone users.
So, well, I'm going off the button here. I didn't realize.
Turn
it's
the pot
this
down.
one here, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I thought it was down enough.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I think
just blew my fucking head off.
I think Dave's getting fucked, man.
Let's just listen to like another 20 seconds, okay? I just want to.
He doesn't hate anybody.
Okay.
But I can't say the word faggot. And she said, because, David, you are not gay. I said, well, Renee, I'm not a nigger either.
Good points. I was
Good
just going to
point.
say.
Good fucking point.
Good points.
That is a good dude.
See, man, he is a
genius,
smart human being,
genius. Dude.
And the people
thinks quick, doesn't
the
he?
people that are mad at him are the people that don't know how to think with nuance, man.
Yeah, and that's what he brings to the table.
If you take a little bit of that out of context,
Well, see, they're
then of course it sounds racist.
They're
or
listening to be
misogynistic.
offended. We're listening for enjoyment.
And entertainment part.
Yeah.
Yes, and because Dave Chappelle is an incredible observer of humanity. That's why we love comics. Guys like Carlin.
Right.
Carlin was a genius, man. Not just a comedic
Man,
genius.
he got fucking mean at the end, though.
He sure did. But
he was still like so entertaining though.
Yeah, he was entertaining.
Like,
as
and he
shit.
told like a lot of like, some of the stuff was like conspiracy stuff, but
Oh yeah,
it made so much fucking sense.
dude, he was in Bill and Ted. Come on, man. He was Rufus.
Love that guy.
I don't care what he did. He was Rufus.
He
He's
was-
all right.
He was also in Cars.
He was in Cars, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he was the hippie van, which is a total contradiction on who he
yeah,
was.
that's not him.
I didn't know.
I loved
that.
his skit. I loved Carlin's thing about it was about golf courses.
Yeah.
All the golf courses in the world, and they're wasting all this shit, and we have all this homelessness and all this other
Right.
shit. And
Perfectly
we're worried
manicured.
about putting a fucking perfectly manicured 18-hole course.
Right.
And he just makes so much sense, man. And he talking about germs.
Right.
Like,
so smart.
Germs have been around since the beginning of time.
Do you remember when he used to like spoof news articles and stuff, like in his early career?
Yeah. And his bit about cats and dogs. Oh my god.
He did a bit about advertising, like talking about home style. You ever see anything that says home style?
Yeah.
That shit wasn't made at home. It was almost made like in a style that you would make at home, but with robots.
Who's y'all's favorite comedian of all time? If you had to pick one, it's a hard one for me.
Oh,
well,
man.
that's a tough one.
Like all-time favorite?
Yeah, like if you could only pick one.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of my guys are old.
I really like David Tell.
Dave's good.
Dave Attell is one of my favorite comedians.
I'm not trying to like be a front runner, but like George Carlin was my favorite.
Yeah.
Then I would have to say Richard Pryor.
Yeah, me
Eddie
too.
Murphy was.
I feel like I'm too white to like those guys. Like I liked them, but
see, I guess being from Philly and being from more of an urban setting,
right?
Yeah,
you're more comfortable. Like, I can relate with
for
that.
sure.
Because I couldn't relate with any of it.
Yeah, I definitely could.
Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy, dude. Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah.
Even his other one.
That was a good one.
I wish he would do like a 12-city tour or whatever, and just do like be yourself, Eddie.
He's talking about putting another
Just do it.
stand-up
I've heard
out.
that. I've heard
Raw
that.
like.
Do like a Netflix thing like Chappelle does.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope they squeeze him in another pleather
I would
jacket.
love to see Eddie Murphy just talk about like his material will be different now. It's not
It'd
at all,
have to be.
But like he would
Right?
still be great at it. Like talking about his family, his kids, and all this other shit. Doing all those character voices,
Like
talking
600
like his
million
kids.
kids.
Oh man, he got so many.
Like talking about his
voices.
dad and like that one series he had back in the day, and he's like, you know, I had a dog and it shit all over the yard and it shit in the living room one time and I never picked it up and my dad was like, Eddie, what is this? And it'd be like, Dad, I think he said something like it's furniture now, because he didn't pick it up for such a long time.
Because they didn't pick it up, it fossilized into furniture. That's fucking gross.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
But no, like all of his olds, I would love to see him do it something like more relevant and
right.
Yeah.
Do like a 15-city tour, man. That'd be awesome.
I'm sure that's coming. You know,
maybe it's just because we're just talking about him. But if I had to pick like one stand-up special, Dave Chappelle's "Killing Me Softly." You guys remember that?
Yeah,
that was a really good semen.
Remember the story? Remember the story?
I mean,
where
Chappelle's great, dude. I mean, it's
that's Dave.
It's
that's
hard
my
to even
Dave.
Yeah,
when he's still young and youthful sounding.
A+,
right.
yeah,
like coming off a half baked.
Right. Yeah,
but you know, as you get older, you become, I guess, more wise as a comedian. Like you talk about different things. You talk about world events. You talk about politics. You talk about like the culture. Like right now, he's talking about wokeism and all that other stuff.
We talked about Carlin getting pissy. That's the same thing happening with
Dave is starting to head in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I like it. I love his current stuff.
Yeah.
Where he'll be like, all right, gather around. We fixing to learn something tonight.
He's a smart dude, man. He's a smart dude. I'm telling you. He doesn't hate anybody.
Well, I think as a comedian, you have to be smart. You don't see like a dumb comedian out there.
Oh,
like,
you see them all the time when you're talking
but
about.
no, like the best ones are the guys who are the quickest on the mic,
quick-witted
quickest,
guys.
quick-witted thoughts. I mean, one thing goes into the other. Like Robin Williams was a master.
That's so crazy because that was exactly who just popped into my head, and you said his
like
name.
he was like I think
I just watched a movie about him. Me and the wife did a couple of nights ago.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I think one of the testimonials, like the people that knew him, they said that he was like a machine gun on the stage.
Yeah, man, he was. He was incredible to watch.
Just so much energy pouring out of that dude.
Now,
here's Carlin, real quick.
Sure.
He don't know. He don't care. Dog don't care. Like I say, he'll do anything. He might embarrass you. He might do something inappropriate when you have company, huh? You might have some folks in visiting you. Some of them you don't know that well. Trying to impress a couple of them. Hey, you might be trying to borrow money off one of these studs. Dog's lying out there in the living room. You got all these people sitting around. You got a little chip, a little dip. Dog's in full view of everyone. Got carrot sticks, celery sticks, little lady fingers, finger ladies, all sorts of little things that you got. And everybody's eating nicely. And you look down and you realize that the dog is licking his balls. Nobody says anything. No one mentions it. Spectacular thing going on. Hey, if I could reach, I'd never leave the house.
Right? No shit.
I think on one of our podcasts we talked about that.
Yeah, I think we did.
Oh
too.
yeah, we got into like Ron Jeremy and how he
Of course,
used
man,
to suck
the
his own
hedgehog,
dick and all that.
Get off, bitch! I can do the.
Like every time I look over at Murphy and he's like looking at himself, I'm like,
You bastard.
You lucky
right?
son of a bitch.
When he's just doing it to do it, that's when you're like, you're showing the fuck off, dog. Check this out, Matt. La, 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 la. I wish you could, right? This is cool down content, bitch.
Absolutely. Do you guys remember the Tool album?
Lord.
The front, no, it wasn't the front cover of the album. I think it was on the actual CD. There was a Tool album with on the CD. It was a picture of a dude sucking his own dick.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hedgehogging it, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
wannabe Ron Jeremy guy.
Hedgehogging it.
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
That was a lot better.
That was better.
Yeah.
Hey,
R.I.P.
you know, it's
headphone
all about
users.
technique over here. I'm trying to learn the.
It's all right, man. It's always changing
I
over
can
here.
give you a reach around.
When you're working with two separate devices here.
Well, I can put it all on that one
no,
device.
You don't.
if you'd like.
No, you don't have to.
Or I can put it all on that one device right here.
It's fine. It's totally cool.
If there's anything I know about Matty, it's that he can handle many devices.
Different devices.
Many
yes.
different devices. Mm-hmm.
That's when I.
All in different orifices too. It's
doesn't
so
matter.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter.
Hey, if you'd like to,
butthole,
come on,
ear hole. Doesn't matter.
Ear hole.
So we're talking about different nationalities and how like we all need to like really just kind of find a sense of humor of who we are and
laugh at ourselves.
Laugh at ourselves a little bit. Well, check this out. The great grandson of legendary leader Sitting Bull was found with DNA evidence. Sitting Bull was born in 1831. He was the chief and also medicine man of a tribe,
Lakota, right?
The Lakota tribe.
They weren't
the Lakota Sioux tribe.
Yeah,
Actually,
I was going to say they were with Sioux, weren't they?
So
and
he
Sioux
brought
were not too nice to anybody.
So this is what he did, and this is how influential he was in his time. He brought all of those Sioux tribes together on the Great Plains, which think about it. It's all about territory. Yeah. So there had to be some kind of like American Indian democracy going on.
Like some diplomacy.
Kind of like the pirates did back in the Caribbean.
Yeah, I'm sure there was. There was trade amongst the tribes.
And it's like, listen, we'll all work together. We can all hunt together. We don't have to like each other.
Right.
But this is the thing.
Didn't they turn on the cavalry?
I think so, yeah. But they had each other's back.
Fuck yeah.
Which was a big thing when the white guys start to show up and all that.
That's another thing that we don't have anymore in America is like, back in the day, even the criminals had a certain code, certain code of ethics. Now, nobody has that anymore.
No.
People will do whatever that they feel like they have to do, to make a viral video or whatever.
Right.
All these stupid
That's
TikTok
the sad
challenges
thing, right?
and shit.
Yeah. My kid can't go to the bathroom now because somebody, tore the bathroom stalls up or
I heard
because
about
of a
that.
TikTok challenge.
Yeah, it's a TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
There was one TikTok challenge that I saw that like it's
Those are stupid.
You have to like throw
are.
something at your teacher or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Fucking horrific, man. That's so
it's like
stupid.
where's the respect at?
It's gone, man.
This
And I
is-
mean, that's not to say that we didn't all do
Right,
stupid
we
shit
would have
when
done
we were
shit like
kids.
that.
We did. I remember algebra class. We had this guy named Steve Pera. No, was it Steve Pera? Anyway, I can't
We'll look him
it was
up.
a
We'll
great,
get y'all his name and number
check him
later.
out.
It was a great night for blazing, by the way.
I got a story. Just wait for after hours content.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, going back to my point. So Steve would turn around. He was like this really like kind of nerdy looking dude with like glasses, like your typical algebra teacher from like the 1950s.
Yeah.
Because he retired like shortly after I graduated. Like he was at my high school for like 30 plus years, but he was a dick, and he didn't stop.
Well, he'd been there for 30 years.
But he didn't. He was always a dick, from what I understand.
Yeah.
From generation to generation of North Catholic Falcons,
He was a known
he
dick.
was a known dick. So they
Yeah.
called him Airplane Steve. And so when he would turn
Why?
his back, people would make paper airplanes before he would turn his back.
I love it.
Or have them pre-made when he come into class.
I love it.
And he would get hit by like 5 or 6 different airplanes at one time.
I
That's
love
fantastic.
it. And then everybody
and he'd be like, he would turn and be like, "Who did that, you motherfuckers?"
Yeah.
At a Catholic school.
Yeah.
I had an art teacher that whenever she was, had her face down, looking at her desk and shit, we would all make moaning sounds like we were having like super intense sex. Similar
Nice.
situation.
Right,
It
yeah.
was just sex moaning noises instead of paper airplanes.
But I never like.
She had the same reaction. Which one of you did this?
Yeah. And with Steve, it was a shame. It was like I felt bad for him after a while, because he was like a decent teacher. He just wanted to teach what he wanted to teach.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like these, it was like a tradition to
Fifth
pick
grade
on.
math.
It was like a tradition to pick on this guy.
It's funny you
This
say
was
that.
ninth grade, I think.
That was
Was it?
that was just how my
My
art
freshman
teacher
year.
was. And as I got older, like because I had her many times,
Oh,
as I
yeah.
got older, I know, right?
Dick Slayer
Steve
genes kicking
Rega.
in.
Steve Rega was his name.
But
Sorry.
junior, senior year, I started to kind of feel sorry for her, and then I started being nice to her, and I would stick up to her too.
We had a teacher.
Or stick up for her, I should
We had
say.
a teacher in 5th grade. She, I don't remember what she taught. Her name was Mrs. Black. But me and this kid, his name was Jason Woodall. So her desk was like right here, and the pencil sharpener was behind her. We had to still sharpen pencils, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we took the pencil shaving like holder off, and she would like keep her coffee on a warmer. And I remember Jason was like putting pencil shavings in her coffee. Man, he was
God,
just
man.
laying like, ah. And she's, you know,
That's
doing,
fucked up, man.
she's
That
doing
is
whatever
fucked
in the background, and he's in front of the
Oh my
whole
God,
fucking
that's
class.
so fucked up. So, dude, you remember Sean Maiden,
Sean,
the 20-year-old
Yeah,
playing like
dude,
Pee-wee
playing
football
with
and
your
shit?
kids,
No.
giant Coke
Back,
rocks.
I think it was the Big Philly Roger episode,
Yeah.
and we were telling some Philly
He's gonna
stories.
fuck some kids up.
He was an old friend of ours. He graduated high
It's
school.
in one of our opens.
He graduated high
Yeah.
school when he was
Yeah.
21. He's like the Ben Affleck of Days
right,
Confused.
right.
And
He's an
so
8th-year freshman.
we
Or senior, I should
I was
say.
in biology class with
Keeps
him.
getting older, but they stay the same
Right.
age.
I was in biology class with him, man, and we had this teacher. Her name was Miss Whitley. We had a class of like 25 guys. I went to an all boys high school, North Catholic,
Yep.
in Philadelphia.
Your dad.
So like you, I mean,
That's what I think of every time.
North Catholic. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You North Catholic faggot. He would call me that, literally.
Your dad
Called me
called
that.
you that. He called you that at your wedding.
So we're in biology class. There's 24, 25 of us.
I love
and,
your dad.
And our teacher, her name was Miss Whitley. She was probably there was only 3 female teachers in our school.
Oh man,
For
in an all-boys school.
for about, I would say, close to 1,000 kids.
Damn.
Wow.
And so the school was ran by a priesthood, the Oblates of St. Francis de Sales. Hardcore motherfuckers. They would make you fight each other. There was one guy who wore a kilt. His name was Father Kilt T.
For real,
But
that was his real name?
His name was Father Kilty, yeah.
Wow.
He was also the cross country coach.
Of course he was. And did he
Yeah.
run in a kilt?
He was a hardcore motherfucker.
Fuck
and there was
yeah.
also Brother John, who was like, he coached basketball, like JV basketball, but he would be drunk during class. And he would talk shit on your mom.
Classic Catholic, right?
Right.
Dude, he would totally
And he would talk shit on your
like
mom.
you'd be reading and he'd like kind of like screw up the sentence. He'd be like, "You dumb fuck, I fucked your mom last night." I'm serious. It was demoralizing. It was demoralizing.
Call me daddy.
But like,
I love that.
but
I love it.
these guys were tough. And then one time, these 2 guys got into like they were going to fight each other, and the one priest was like, here's some. We're going to go down to the gym. You're going to put these boxing gloves on, and you're going to box it out."
Damn.
And they made kids do this.
You know what? Good. Good for those kids.
them.
But this
Yeah.
was back. You're talking like early '90s, where like
Fucking kids.
when life was like fun all the time. This is before like you can record everything,
Right.
You know,
Well, I mean, that was.
you can't do this shit this year.
Right.
This time.
Everybody pull their phone out.
So anyway,
now.
we're in Going back to this story. We got off, the mark there.
Of course we do.
We go back. Miss Whitley,
Hi, old
super hot.
77.
She's
We ever
3.
met?
She's
super
she's,
hot.
There's only 3 female teachers in the
Young and
entire
single?
school. Young, single,
Oh.
like she's tall, brunette, like, and we're all like,
Shapely.
we're fucking 17, 16-year-olds,
Right.
18-year-olds. Sean's fucking 21. This is,
Hey man, he's legal, no problem.
I think this is senior year. And
For the 6th time.
21.
he was a 4-year red shirt.
Right.
And so he's like, "Hey Matt, what's up, man? We gotta look. Hey man, look at what." So she's like teaching on that. Like she was wearing these like incredible pants one day. Like all the guys were checking her out.
Yeah.
And she's like putting like formulas up, like certain scientific formulas up on the board. And he's like, "Yo, man, what's up? Yeah, check this out over here." So I look over. I'm like, "What the fuck do you want, man?" And he's like, "Look," and I look down. He's like, got a fucking boner, and he's like showing it to me through his pants. I'm like,
Oh.
dude, I don't want to see that shit, man. I don't want to see that.
Hey man, check
Like, what
this
kind
out.
of shit is that?
Right? Who does that?
I don't even like. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I just kind of like went like this.
I
turned
saw a
the other
dude
way.
today at the gas station.
The fuck?
That I have a vivid memory of catching.
Hence why he graduated high school when he was 21.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say this story on the air, but I will anyway.
Okay.
I saw a dude today at the gas station that I have a vivid memory of walking in on him when he was a kid whacking off.
Wow, that totally beats my gas station story from today.
Right? I know.
I walked into the Jack Flash and I heard some girl at the cash register was like, "Hey, how's it going?" Dude was like, "Fine. What's going on with you?" I got a new tattoo. What's it say? "Get her done."
Oh, no.
And then she pulls it down in the front.
Does it say it?
She had her fupa tattooed with "Get her done."
Get out of here.
I ran into a dude
That's
the other
so
day.
trashy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't judge, but that's so trashy.
I ran into a dude
What'd
the
you do
other
if you
day.
pulled a chick's panties down and it's like, "Get her done"?
Well, you knew you were getting in.
No, hell no. I'm not even touching
yeah,
that.
but it would look
No.
like Oscar the Grouch's trash can. I don't want that.
No,
Well, I
thank
got
you.
a physical tomorrow and get some penicillin in me.
Right.
I ran into a dude today, or not today, recently at a video game retailer. I'll just say that.
Okay.
He worked there. I used to work with this dude at a certain, we'll call it a public parks and recreation type facility.
Okay.
He was a manager there. One day, I was walking back to because we served like hot dogs and hamburgers and shit, and I was walking back to the freezer to get some hamburgers.
Right.
And I looked in on him, and he was on the internet jacking off.
Oh, no.
At work. Like on the clock, man.
Man, that's the best time to jerk off is on the clock.
Yeah, but
You
not,
gotta be shitting me.
Fuck yeah.
not within an eye shot of your coworkers,
I mean,
bro.
why not?
I mean,
Oh.
If you're secure enough.
you know, I never told. Here's the thing. Like, I saw it, but I never told him that I saw it. Now, I told a lot of other
That's
people that I
messed
saw
up.
it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Told a lot of people that I saw
Like,
it.
I know what you did last summer.
Right, that's
You
what it
jerked
was.
off in the gas station.
That's what it was, man.
Poor bastard.
Yeah.
And then you just taunt him.
God.
Send him a picture.
That's awful.
Yeah.
So he was just back in the office having a J.O.,
Oh,
having a James
man.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back in the the early days of the internet where the videos were super
Oh my God,
choppy.
it was all on dial-up.
Yeah. Well, not
Wow.
that.
I remember that
This
shit.
is like
Wow.
the early broadband day, like
Oh, okay.
late 90s.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Remember that, Joe? Like, you couldn't even be on the phone
Right.
if you had to, like, use your internet.
Yeah, the pornos were super choppy.
Oh my
back
God,
then.
porn
Like, the
was
pixels
terrible.
were like...
The pixels
It was horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a titty. Maybe.
Yeah.
Nope,
I
just the pixels.
I think
wrong.
I see the
I'm gonna
nipple.
pretend that's a titty.
Exactly. Imagination kick in. Oh, here we go.
Sometimes you got to rely on the old imagination.
Mom, who's fucking calling the fucking house, man?
Right,
You
right.
find
I
a
just
way.
saw a titty, goddammit.
You find
I
a
just
way.
saw a fucking titty.
Mom, not now.
God damn it.
I need 10 more minutes.
Oh, the 90s problems.
You
I
can
remember
call
finding
Aunt Etha tomorrow.
I remember me and my buddies found a big box of pornos. Like
Dude, that's how you did it back in the day.
it was like fucking like it was like somebody dumped it off. It was like by a creek or some
Ew.
shit.
Oh, you probably found my stash.
Dude, we treasured those.
Good.
We treasured those.
So my dad had a bunch of like old late 70s, maybe even early to late 60s Playboys. Like, he was collecting them for a while, just had a stash of them, man.
Yeah.
My mom threw them out in the barn, then she started burning them.
Oh.
So like me and a couple of my friends started smuggling them off.
Good job.
And we hid a big old stash like under a bridge somewhere.
Good old job.
And I don't think we ever went back for them.
My dad had a whole stash in a paper bag, like one of those brown paper bags.
Yeah.
And it was in like his work area downstairs, like it was in his workbench. It was like one of these cabinets. And it had the original Debbie Dallas Part 2.
Oh, your dad had the classics.
He had some like fucking German fucking porn in there.
Good job.
Like,
Nice.
so Mike and Big Philly and Joey Caputa, this is when we all lived in Kensington still. This is during high school. And this is during the summertime. All of our parents are at work. I hear someone in my fucking house. So I look out the window and there's fucking Mike and Joey jumping over the fence over to Joey's house
Coming for your porn.
with my dad's bag of porn.
I think you told
I
us
opened
this.
the window up. I was like, "You motherfuckers!" They're like, "What, man? What?"
It's funny, man. You always have that. I had a friend back home. His dad, I don't want to say who they are, but he was very religious, and he was like a deacon or whatever at the church, but he had the best, nastiest fucking porn ever.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And it was like in the
right?
basement, up at the drain pipe,
Oh,
up in
yeah.
the ceiling, and it was, oh my God, there it is.
Yeah,
Saw
dude.
my first BDSM porn on that.
Very nice.
I had another friend. I can't
Oh,
name.
it's crazy.
I can't say who it is because it involves his mom. But he was like looking through videotapes and he found his mom.
Dude,
on a
you've
sex
told this
tape.
story, yeah. Oh,
No,
man.
I think it was Dave who told that story. Right?
I had a friend who
You had a friend.
I
Oh.
found a VHS
but it was a
tape.
different story, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he hit it
He was
with
like,
us.
"Oh my God, this is my mom." Like,
And my Uncle Ron.
He
what
told
the
me about
fuck?
it. Yeah. No, it was like
my sister.
Right.
he said it was his mom and his
God.
stepdad. So I was like, damn.
God.
I can't even imagine what that'd be like.
Dude, that'd be rough.
I would. I mean, I would scar
Dramatic.
me, right? I would scar me.
Yeah, but you gotta know that your parents are having sex.
My buddy, whose tape I found in my mom's VCR.
Wait, that's weird.
That had a video of his mom stripping.
It's a montage.
I never told him. I never told him that
a montage of cum shots.
Right.
I never told him I had a video of his mom stripping.
Oh,
there was some other
man.
porn
That
on
is
the
crazy,
tape,
man.
but she
That's
was
so
like,
fucking crazy.
I love the fact it was just in your mom's VCR. Like
Well,
your
that-
mom was watching
no,
it.
she wasn't watching it.
Damn, her titties are bigger
The
than I
only,
thought they were.
Wow, that's
the only
amazing.
thing that could have possibly happened is he found the tape. He took it over to my house one day.
Right, popped it in.
Popped it in my mom's VCR and fucking forgot to take it out, or I don't know
man.
how, but yeah.
It's pretty jacked up. I'm not gonna lie.
God, I really want to say his name so badly. But
That's
I won't.
gotta gotta scar you though,
Right? I feel like that would.
You mean when I found it, did it scar me?
No,
finding his
not for
mom?
you. I
Yeah,
mean-
no. If you saw a video of your own mom,
Now that would scar
strip teasing to Como Voy. What's the song? The Santana.
Como está?
Como va? Oye, como va?
Oh, well,
Do
yeah.
I have to listen to Santana going home again tonight?
I love
Probably.
Santana, man.
Again?
I love old Santana, not
Well,
that new
Not
Santana.
new, well,
No,
you
I
don't
like
like
the-
smooth.
The old school
No,
Santana is the best Santana.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Come on.
He's got
Tripping
some,
balls at Woodstock Santana.
I'll take that
Yes.
over him and Rob Thomas. I mean, no, nothing against Rob Thomas. He's a
Man,
good.
we lived through it once.
He's a good musician,
Right.
But,
Did
know,
you live through it
I've
once?
been there, done that.
Santana's got a new album out, and he's basically doing the same thing he did on that
He's got
album.
Rob Thomas on it with him too.
And he's got a bunch. It's like every song has some guest that's fucking on top 40 radio.
But you know what
I mean?
else?
Give me the old shit, man. That's what I
Elton
say.
John right now is doing the same thing. He's doing like the COVID collaboration or whatever.
Yeah.
He's doing a bunch of his songs and stuff. He did one, I think it was maybe Megan Thee Stallion and him. And they're just like, no, it was Sweetie. And they were singing back and forth. And she was singing like Rocket Man. And he was doing like her song. And it was really neat.
I saw he's doing the Uber Eats commercials with Lil Nas X.
Right. Oh, that dude. I don't know about him.
Dude, I don't
like his music.
I have taught Old Town Road to like so many kids at this point that I want to shoot myself in the head.
So you can play Old Town Road no problem then?
Easily.
Yeah? Is that what you're telling us?
It's not hard to play. Anybody can learn how to play it. It's very... why do you guys think that song blew up so much? It's not like a great song.
No, it's not good at all. I think because
Yeah.
the publicity around the artist.
Just because it was so like out of nowhere that you got this, gay black guy.
It's a
who-
black country artist who
Yeah.
is gay. It's Joe Exotic. It shouldn't work.
Right, but it does. Yeah.
Right, but it works.
So, are you talking about the guy on the commercial with Elton?
Yes.
So
yeah.
he's gay too.
That's Lil Nas
That's
X.
Lil Nas-
That's the guy who wrote Old Town Road.
So I didn't realize he was. He's gay.
He's gay. Yeah.
Oh,
got it.
he's very gay.
Yeah, he's
Look
gay.
up Little Nas X Montero.
Montero.
first, let's talk
Sorry.
about-
Met briefly.
I think
We
that's
have,
his name.
so I've interviewed you, but
Let's talk about Enrique.
Knew there was
Oh yeah.
two other
Talk
people
about
Enrique.
So we're talking about
interviewing me, but
Enrique
they were not on screen.
Iglesias.
He is a handsome man.
Are you kidding?
I'll admit that. He's a
I
handsome man.
want to be with you.
So the other day I played Hero for Matt at work.
So
Yeah,
I feel like it's been all.
Let me be your hero.
I feel like no. There's been 2 weeks in a row where like Scott and I have just kind of gotten together and listened to Enrique Iglesias at work.
Like
That's
literally.
nice, man. It's always good.
And
when
it's
that
funny
happens.
because like we're-
Blasted it yesterday.
and like his dad is Julio Iglesias.
Yeah, Julio.
Which if you listen to Julio,
To all the girls I've loved
Enrique
before.
sounds just like fucking Julio.
his dad, yeah.
But here's the thing: they have fucking beef.
Yeah, they're not fans.
So we tried to look for like him and Enrique to sing together, and it's his other son.
Yeah, he's got a younger brother. Who
Oh,
is
really?
Not as good.
He is not as
Yeah.
good and not
No.
as good looking as Enrique.
No.
Yeah, Enrique got the good
It's
genes.
like the big mole on Enrique's face that they always would shoot him from the left so
Yeah.
you can
It's
see
not
the
a mole, bro. It's a beauty
well,
mark.
now he's got it taken off, right? Now that it's off, like that's his brother.
He got the mole taken off?
Yeah.
Guess what happened to the mole though? The mole's getting fucking laid now.
Is it in the Smithsonian?
Dude, the mole got so much ass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's doing like threesomes and shit.
Right.
It's wearing a silk robe.
It's walking. Hey man, how about a threesome? You, me, and some of this.
Who
pork.
are you? I'm Enrique's mole.
I am Enrique's.
Has like
mole.
has a Spanish accent.
Please come over here and touch it.
You will submit to me.
I'm the grandson of Julio Iglesias and also the son of Enrique.
Yeah.
Who's next? He comes out with his own record.
I just want to be with you.
He's fucking Anna Kournikov's mole.
Oh, that's right. He used to be, yeah.
No, man, they still live together. They got kids.
Oh, they're still together?
Yeah, they still together. They got kids.
Nice,
They never got married. We were just talking about this the other day.
That's
She's
a name
hot.
I have not
Dude,
heard in a long
She's
ass
a fucking
time.
smoke show.
Right?
Is she still a smoke show?
So
Oh
that's
my
what
God,
brought it
yes.
up. We
Yeah,
watched the Enrique
for sure,
video
man.
with Anna Kournikova, and oh my God,
She is.
Is it a recent video or is it?
No,
Dude,
it's old.
I
It's
forgot
old.
how hot she is.
Dude, that chick is smoking hot.
She sure is.
Like you look at
Can
her
you
and
imagine
like,
the conversations in their house? You know, hello, Anna Kourna.
Anna Kourna.
You know, and she'd
hello, you son of a
hello, Enrique. You know, you want to give me the pussy tonight, right?
Yes, of course.
I of course do. Yes. Yes. You're only getting the red sickle tonight.
He's playing all of his hot hits in the back.
Right.
It's him
Hold on,
singing.
let me get us in the mood by putting on some of me. Just wanna be with you.
Oh, shit.
Lick my mole in a corner.
Why do you keep saying Anna Kourna?
It just makes sense.
It just makes sense.
I don't know why. It just makes sense that he would call her Anna Kourna.
Sure, it's easier.
Right, you know? Instead of Toodles or Twinkle Tits or whatever pet name they have,
the
Anna
mole-
Kourna.
So when he's singing, the mole's doing like backup vocals.
Oh my God, the mole's like his foreskin lump.
There she is.
Just wanna be with you. Dude, that video.
That's years and years and years of
She
training,
is
man.
ridiculously like.
Like you look at her and you're like,
She looks perfect.
She sucked at tennis, though.
I told Scott.
Oh, what?
Who gives a
It
fuck?
didn't matter. You just listen to her.
She could play
You think
tennis
I
with
care
my.
that she sucked at tennis? Come on.
Well,
She
she
can play-
sucked at something.
Yeah, she could play tennis with my 2 testicles if she wants.
Right?
could, dude.
She may have a couple of times in my head
But,
while I was listening
honestly,
to the game.
like Scott and I were looking at this video. I don't know what song.
I don't
it
even
is.
remember the song.
I think it's My Hero or something.
No, it's not. That's
I'm
Jennifer Love
hero,
Hewitt. That's
hero.
another hot ass
yeah.
chick.
Yeah, and she's like
And Mickey Rourke.
I used to have a thing for her. When
that
I
whole
was
thing
oh
was like
my
a
God.
mini series. That's how big he was back in the
didn't
90s.
have
man.
a thing for Jennifer Love
First
Hewitt.
time I saw Jennifer
I
Love
did too,
Hewitt,
man.
she was on Howard Stern.
But
And I was
God damn,
the
that
first
girl
time,
was hot.
the first time I've seen her, it was on what's that fucking 90s movie?
Scream.
No,
Just
it was
wanna
a
be
comedy.
with you.
Come on, man.
Can't
Fucking-
hardly wait.
That's it right there.
There you go.
She was so hot in that. But like in this video, in Enrique's video, there's like it's raining out and she's wearing like a white t-shirt.
Oh yeah, it's all wet. She's
It's like-
grabbing nut
It's super
sacks.
like he's
I'm
dying on the ground and he's like singing to her and she's crying over him. I think
I love the commentary we were given to it the other day too. It was like,
Oh.
"Oh, I am dying. Quick, hop on. We can have one final time.
show me your titties and make me feel better.
Let's get those wet breasts out.
I am-
Please. I am Enrique. I am
What?
dying."
By the way, while we have sex, do you mind if we listen to an Julio Iglesias?
To all the girls,
It-
that is my father. I've loved him before.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the video.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know.
Dude, your impersonation of Julio Iglesias.
Yeah,
It's on point.
It's
right
on point.
It's totally on point. Is
That's
Like the reenactment of like him and like Anna Kournikova like having sex is right on.
is this it? Oh yeah, this
that's
is
the
it.
same voice I
Hello,
give. my-
Anna, I'm
Right.
home.
Yes.
There she is.
What is that video?
It's called Escape.
Oh,
Escape.
okay, yeah, it's Escape. But look, I mean, like, look at her, man. She's blonde and her body rocks. But look at it. I mean, like,
That's got a good
he's
bounce
a good-looking guy. I
Yeah,
mean, like, he's a
man.
handsome motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, no homo, but I'd let him
Clearly.
touch my butt.
He's clearly
mean,
very
you know,
handsome.
I'd touch tips with that dude, no problem.
Why not?
like it's clearly.
I'd lick his mole.
Yeah. I was saying to Scott, like,
Depends on which mole, bro.
when he, in Madrid, it's a
One on the
tradition.
sack.
It's a tradition every spring in Madrid to sacrifice your life to Enrique.
It's a damn important one too.
Enrique.
We should observe that in
Please,
America.
Enrique's got prima nocta. His mole does.
Enrique, please, keep putting the hits out. Here's my wife.
Right.
Her
Yeah.
breasts are beautiful.
I'm
yes.
sorry, they are kind of small, but I will take this this offer. Yes.
Enrique just sinks to the
And that's his mole.
Siren. Yeah.
I would be a nervous wreck if I were with a chick like
So
that.
apparently, and I remember this like scene because I remember this was the thing I was telling Maddie. I remember reading a story about it where they couldn't get these two to stop making out.
Oh, poor guy.
Right.
Oh man,
And he's still with her.
I feel so bad for him.
Right? Poor bastard.
That's honestly the most amazing thing to me is the fact that they're still together.
They're not married.
I mean,
or
look, he's
anything.
getting roadhead.
They got a couple kids, and I think they actually have normal sounding names.
They got it figured out, man.
Right? Look at this.
Their
Look at
kids
that right
aren't
there.
named
Oh,
after,
yeah. Oh my God! Look at her.
I want to dance. So, Scott, do your singing of Enrique Iglesias. It's pretty good. Do it, man. You
Let's
do it
do
the
it.
other day at work.
Oh, you're gonna have to give me some.
Do a song like I won't hear.
Let me be. Oh no.
You
I can be your hero, baby.
Yeah, dude. Like he's got that Enrique thing, man.
I can't. There you go. I can't do that.
We don't want to get like busted on this thing for
No.
Enrique.
He can hit the high notes though.
He
man.
sure can.
He had a
man.
great
Ooh.
voice. He has a great voice.
He's got a good. He's at that right range.
I mean, when Julio's your dad, you're fucking born with that gift.
Dude, Julio was a fucking Mac.
Oh my
He's
God.
like a south of the border Mac daddy. Like
He's
if Julio's singing about your woman, you got a problem.
Like Julio's definitely fucking your
right,
wife.
right. Frank Sinatra over here, Julio over there. Get away from him.
I mean,
Nancy.
basically,
You
he's
don't
like
want
Frank. He's
anybody
like
that.
he's basically like Frank Sinatra
Yeah,
of Spain, dude.
He's that big.
Like Madrid.
Yeah.
I'm sure like him and Frank were hanging out
To all
one night.
the ladies, Frank Sinatra has
They banged a lot.
Sinatra's like
I'm
fucking
sure.
touring in Spain, and him and Julio definitely hooked
Right, they're
up.
probably doing
Absolutely.
lines off some chick's back.
Tonight we see the pussy, Frank.
Frank's getting an old fashioned mixed on her ass.
Hey, Julio,
Hey,
baby, chill out real quick.
I'm gonna drink this drink real quick, you bastard. Wrote a song about your mother.
It's called Luck Be to a Lady, whatever it's
Right.
called. Luck be a lady to Julio's
Julio's
wife.
wife.
Yeah, come
hey,
on.
yeah, come on, I'm
You
Frank,
like
bitch.
You like my blue eyes and my Italian accent, my New York accent, bitch.
I got some cousins, yeah.
In Madrid, I come here to fuck your wife in peace.
And then I leave.
Right. And I'm a racist fuck.
Right. Look at my friend Sammy. Hey, he's the candy man.
Fly
me to the moon.
Hey, come on.
You have to snap.
Come on, Dean.
Yeah, I feel like you have
Hey,
to.
Dean, have another drink, you
Dino,
fucking
you
lush.
son of a bitch.
Maddie, I think I've asked you this before,
Yeah.
but just in case I haven't, who's better, Dean or Frank?
Frank.
Oh, Dean.
Frank? You're a Frank guy?
I'm a
Definitely
Dino
a Frank.
guy.
For some reason, I thought you were a Dean guy.
You think Dean Martin
I
has a better
loved
voice
Dino.
than Frank Sinatra?
It was more smooth, man.
Oh,
Frank was angelic, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah.
Dino was so mellow and smooth.
He
and
was
he
like
could
the-
take it up and
He definitely
down.
fucked
He
too,
can give you
yeah.
more empathy. Frank was just out there crooning.
He was like the.
Well, he was
the-
bigger than shit, though.
Oh,
Frank
hell
Sinatra.
yes, he
Like,
was.
But think about that. Imagine being part of that crew.
Oh,
The
no.
fucking Rat Pack. Dude.
So think about this. Dean Martin before that was like a vacuum fucking salesman. He just got tired of
Really?
doing that and decided, I'm going to sing. I can do that.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
That's what you got to do, man.
So, I mean, you imagine
was
Rihanna
what-
coming up doing that today?
That was
I'm
what happened
tired
to
of
me.
selling vacuums.
That was what happened to me at like age, I don't know, 34. Fuck, I should do music. I can do music.
I can do that
Okay,
shit.
I'm gonna do music. Okay,
Right?
Boom, here I am.
So
With a little bit of radio sprinkled in.
Well,
I'm like,
who knows?
so I'm like exiting out of all these like different places I've been to tonight. Tiger King, Lorena Bobbitt, the Indian guy. What was his name?
Sitting Bull?
Sitting Bull. He was up here.
the Indian guy.
Native American asshole.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, no, man. Like we fucking took their land, man. I don't give a fuck what you say.
No, you're right about that for sure.
They were robbed of their home, and they. It's a shame. I
We
don't
ain't
even
gotta
know.
get
what
into
to,
all
I don't
that,
even know what
though.
to say. Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah,
go
we
that
don't
way.
need to
Well, I mean, if you're going that route, you're talking Trail of Tears and all that.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
even
we
want
ain't
to go
talking
down
about
that.
that tonight.
I don't want to go down
I
that.
mean,
We
damn.
are
It's
in a
the cool down.
we are in
We're
a good
cooling
s-
it down.
We are in a good spot right now, man. And you
I was
know,
gonna hit the button, man. He beat
know.
me to it.
well, good
though.
thing it didn't because the button was like way up.
Right.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Cooling it down like baby powder on junk on a hot summer day. Ooh, sound nice.
Just when you thought it was over.
Oh, yes.
Shout out.
Shout out to my homie Louis Mano.
Louis
He does all
Mano.
kinds
I
of
was going to
voice
say, we got to give
work.
Louis another shout out. It's funny when we had him on the show and he even offered to do this.
Well, I feel like he's become like part of the show now. Like,
He has.
He's like a character on the show.
Yes,
He
he
has.
has. Yes, he has.
I
We're
was
gonna
like,
have to
man,
get some
we'll
more.
shout you out every day.
So I
oh,
sent
you
him-
don't have to do that.
But we will anyway.
So, like, his voice has been all scratched out the last couple of days. He's like, man, I'll get your voice work tomorrow for you. I'm like,
It's cold in
I'll
Vermont
try
right
to.
now, isn't it?
But he's an older guy. He's been doing a lot of
Hall of Fame
voice.
broadcaster.
Yeah.
He's been doing a lot of voice stuff, like for video game companies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
that's a lot of people. I know a guy whose mom is in Grand Theft Auto.
No
she does
kidding.
voiceover
Really?
work. Yeah.
Is she like radio or something?
I have no
the
idea.
Radio girl? That's cool.
I'm not sure exactly how she got.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I'm not sure which character she was, but
Right?
damn, fellas, we made it to the end of another.
We
episode.
have.
Wow.
This was fun tonight, boys.
This was fun.
This was
Sure
fun
was.
tonight. Don't forget, next episode is going to be live from you know where.
Last Flight Brewery.
Dude,
right.
So it is the 77th episode on 11/7.
Yeah, lots of 7.
There's a 7 thing going on
I was
there.
born on 7/21 at 7:07
Hey,
p.m.
Matt and I were born on 1977.
Yeah,
I
a month
know.
apart, right?
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Weird.
Well,
right?
here's the thing, man. We're going to be out there. We want you to come out,
Come out and hang out with us.
hang out with us, have some beers. We'll be not
Yes.
broadcasting. We'll be recording, but
Yeah.
We'll be recording the tape,
hey,
so
man,
that
if
will
you
be
want
our
to get on
episode.
and chat with us, we'll have extra mics there.
We got the wireless.
You are more than welcome to come out, and everyone who's been on the show, I hope you guys come out and support us.
Please do.
Absolutely.
We love all you guys. Everybody who's been listening and liking our shit and commenting on our shit.
Yeah.
Also, all the other podcasts who support us, we support you right back.
Right on.
You know, podcasting is it's definitely a world of support. It's
Yes.
definitely
It's not radio. It ain't
it's-
cutthroat.
Exactly, Scott. And we just want to thank you guys, like ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody,
for everything.
Yeah. We get a lot of interaction from
We
fellow
have a lot of the
podcasters.
same podcast
Oh my
guys
God, absolutely.
liking our stuff all the time. We want to thank you guys particularly.
Absolutely.
Hey, and if you want to keep the show going, you can join us after hours at the Clubhouse. Check us out, patreon.com/the Old 77 Podcast.
That's right, bitches. We'll see you next week.
So 77 is coming up.
7.
Don't miss it. And also, like, be there. Be there for
Please
us.
come say hi.
You might get on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might get on the air. You probably will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably.
Fade out, bitches.
For a transcript of the
Oh.
Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.